Yo, 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 once again, we back. This with Just the Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
And you know, it's with Just the Messengers Mondays, of course. Got my dog Drew Money on the boards.
How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. Feeling great. How y'all doing?
Feeling good, man. Feeling great, man. We waking up to that 70 degree consistently now outside. You know?
Yes, sir.
Little 65, little 66.
Niggas can't wait for it to get cold so they can start dressing.
Yes.
You know,
Niggas been in Scully's last night.
Niggas been in Scully's last
Oh,
night.
my
Yeah.
God.
Niggas in Scully's last night? Where at?
The city, man. Downtown. They pull out their finest.
The finest Scully's?
Tim's out of everything,
Oh,
man.
Tim's already?
Tim's already?
First day of fall.
Damn.
Niggas will be niggas.
Hey, man, niggas can't wait to pull them Tim's out, though.
man.
You right, though.
Nigga had the butters on already with the little the brown Scully. He was posted up on King Street. I said,
You know, fall, wintertime coming when the girls start. Oh, these men about the Timberland boot and Chelsea boot us to death this winter with the turtleneck. You're like, yeah, it's coming. Y'all know it's coming.
As their
And
tweet,
that Nike Tech.
as their feet in them Uggs
Them Uggs.
or fake Uggs.
Hey, somebody say, man, if your Uggs need a front end alignment, put them up. Uggs needing an alignment is crazy. That's crazy.
But we all know what that looks like.
That
That's the crazy shit.
the Uggs look like they ACL tore. Like they got an ACL tear. Like it's just leaning.
How's everybody week been, man?
Everybody, man, my week was good, man. I can't complain. It was solid. It was solid. Fast as hell, but that's September for you.
Yeah, it was definitely a fast week, but it was a good week.
You know, October be here when? Next Friday? Saturday? No, Sunday.
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 So
Next
my
Sunday.
birthday is that Monday.
Shit crazy, bro. Now, I think the first Saturday. I could be wrong.
Yeah, my birthday.
No,
one of
Sunday.
them.
It's Sunday.
Sunday. I'll still be in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, hey, you know how I go. Hey, Thanksgiving 8 weeks away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Before you know it, we eating turkey.
Turkey in the refrigerator.
Not Drew though. Drew eating fish.
Yes, sir. Seafood.
Seafood again?
Of course.
No, he been seafood like what 4 straight years now?
And bless me.
Yeah, at least.
At least 4 years now.
It's a beautiful thing,
I'm
man.
gonna holler at my people, man. We need to do that shit, man.
Seafood Thanksgiving.
Seafood
Ain't you
Thanksgiving.
tired of the dried chicken, the dried turkey?
I think you probably done had some dried chicken. and
'Cause the
turkey
only-
before.
Nah.
Only seafood
my
thing
people
we
whip
do.
that shit up.
We
I ain't
just do
gonna hold you.
seafood stuff, and that's like the only seafood like entree we got. But that should be busting, so. But I wouldn't mind a whole seafood like spread, salmon and shit, shrimp. That sound fire.
With what? Just regular
You
seafood.
can have to. What do you mean regular seasoning?
You can
I
have
just
like
said regular seafood.
you
Oh,
can have
regular-
crab legs,
Yeah.
salmon, shrimp, different types of shrimp. You can do shrimp 3 ways or something.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can do like scallops and shit like that. Then you do your regular sides.
Mm-hmm.
Just
No.
seafood.
With the macaroni.
Yeah, you do regular macaroni.
You can definitely keep all them
Yeah.
the size. You just as your meats, Paul.
Yeah, your proteins is just
you
seafood.
just seafood.
Mike, man, you gotta come over, man.
you gotta
Like,
take the trainer wheels off, man. Come on.
I told you I didn't have seafood before. I didn't like it.
you just saying like it. You don't like the consistency in it,
I don't like the smell.
the smell.
I'm a smell eater.
What would you have? You had what, shrimp or something?
Fish, shrimp,
Fish? You just
lobster,
don't. You don't like none of the
crab.
smells. That water smell that be on there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe you should. I mean, there's different waters of like, seafood. They come from all different types of water.
But I'm a smell eater though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, it can be dressed differently. It still can be dressed different. It might just be the way it was prepared for you.
So you saying even if it was like some fried fish, you could still smell that shit on there?
Yeah, because it's not going to do much for my taste. You get what I'm saying? You know what's so crazy? Somebody asked, they said, if you had to give up one of your 5 senses, what would it be? And I said, for me, it'd probably be taste or smell.
Shit, no.
I gotta taste food, bruh. I gotta taste the food.
I said taste or smell. It's
Yeah.
one of the two.
Crazy.
But they go, smell and taste go hand in hand. You know, so when I was a kid, right, when I didn't want to eat something, I would hold my nose and eat it. And
I
just
mean,
swallow.
I think everybody did as a kid.
So that's why I would say probably for me, it'd probably be either taste or smell.
Yeah.
If I had to give, I'm not giving up touch. I'm not giving up eyesight. Definitely not doing that.
No, hell
Not
no.
giving up hearing. So it would have to be one of those. It had to be one of those two.
Now, when they say touch, they mean like just overall feeling how shit feel.
Yeah, that's one of your 5.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. All these shit vital as hell, bro. Like, I'm sorry, like.
I feel like if you had to pick one, it got to be either taste or smell. It got to be one of those 2. I don't see nobody really giving up their hearing or their eyesight or their touch.
I mean, definitely for me would be smells.
You give up smells?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give up smells too.
Yeah. I can't give up taste, bro.
Yeah, I can't give up that taste, bro. I need that taste, bro.
Yeah. If I don't gotta, I mean, prior to the paper mill closing, if I didn't have to smell the paper mill a lot, you know, passing through certain areas of Charleston, you know, that would be very beneficial, you know?
Hey, the paper mill closed now? It's like
It's officially closed?
Because I ain't rolled by there in a while, so that shit gone.
You probably ain't smelling it in a while.
Yeah,
either.
I smelled it in a while.
You're right.
Man.
You make a point. Yeah. When I go across that bridge, I don't be seeing. I have not been paying attention. The smoke don't come out that shit no more.
It don't stink.
How long that shit was open?
A long time.
Like 30 plus.
At least 30 plus years.
Y'all might be talking about 50 if you think about it.
Probably more than likely, yeah, for sure.
Because you got to think 30 years ago was 93.
You got to think people done worked there and retired and all kind of shit. Like
that paper mill been up before 93.
Yeah.
So, definitely.
Man. But I had a definitely interesting week, full of surprises and bunch of hoopla and man. But we here.
Yeah, man.
You know,
a lot of good surprises, bad surprises.
It depends. It depends how you want to look at it.
The audibles is audibling.
Yeah,
oh, the one that you told me about. That was crazy.
That's just insane.
That was crazy.
Nuts. But outside of that, it was a really good week, man. I'm excited for LA. So, you know, that's on the heels of that, man. And it's going to go crazy.
I seen JT in the gym getting ready for LA too, man.
Cooking them niggas in the back.
Cooking them niggas on the court, man. You on his bully ball, man.
I know, man.
That nigga there is crazy.
That boy crazy. I fuck with how he just continues his resilience though. It just be wild.
This nigga off like 2 Achilles tears.
That's what I'm saying. Like this man just
no surgery.
Cooking them
boys.
He
different.
In the court.
JT different, man.
He
really didn't get surgery though.
I asked him, "You ain't get no surgery?" He said, "No." That shit
he let it heal on his own. Yeah.
He said it take longer, but he was like, "Nah, bro. I just go bandage that shit up."
He's a madman.
No, it's insane.
I be getting surgery. Fuck that.
I wasn't out there playing that aggressive, especially like on 2 weeks out of Fashion Week, just because you know I'm not taking the risk.
Yeah,
but shit like that happens to me. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
yeah, something definitely.
With your luck, you would. Yeah,
something definitely would be pop, broke, some shit. Should be like that.
Nigga said pop, broke.
Should just be like that, man.
And you know too, when you feel something, and that shit, I don't even know if it's more of like a feeling or no, it's definitely a feel.
No, I instantly get shamed at myself. I'm like, you so dumb. Why you even, you knew better and you just still out here.
See, that's
so in your head, you make yourself sit in the corner.
I cut the fuck up on myself.
Yeah.
Cause I be knowing better and I still just be out there fucking it up. And
bro, I think I have a problem sometimes of rushing when I know I can get something done in like 2 minutes versus it taking 20. And I be getting so mad at myself. Like I never forget, this was like around last year. So I had to change the smoke detector battery. So my thinking too far ahead ass thinking, I was like, well, let me go ahead and go to Walmart. Nigga, I go to Walmart, get the battery for the smoke detector in the living room right there. Nigga, I go pop open that shit. That shit AA.
You got a 9-volt?
I had AA batteries the whole time. I said, see, that's what I get for fucking rushing. And I can count to other times where I'm thinking I'm getting ahead. I don't waste money to try to go get something or and I didn't have to go do that.
Hey, man.
Versus me just taking a step back and just be like, all right, bro, let me see. All right, I got this. Nah, I'll be like, all right, shit, I already know. Assuming will always fuck you up, bro. So I don't waste that time driving up there, going to get the 9V, which ain't too bad because at least I got one now. But that shit had AA, but I'm thinking all the smoke detectors got the 9V. Nah, that one in there got the AA.
That's what I assume too. All them shit 9-volt. That's how I've been since I've been a little kid.
Facts.
All them shits don't be like that, bro. All of them. So you just got to make sure you do that shit before But I be getting mad at myself all the time. I be getting mad at myself even when I hit my foot on the side of the wall. I haven't done it in a minute, but if I do that,
stubbing your toe, you'll definitely your conscious conversations will be something.
You be cursing yourself out.
Yeah, you're like, man, what the fuck you doing?
Man.
Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me ask y'all ever been to Magnolia Plantation?
Magnolia Plantation.
Oh, in West Africa?
Yeah, in 61.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Is it a restaurant?
Nah, it's a plantation, bro.
It's a plantation.
Oh, you know they be naming them shits like that.
Nah, you're right, but no, it's an actual plantation. It's right by. It's like a little further past Drayton Hall. Yeah.
No, I only been to Charlestown Landing.
Okay. Yeah, that's just that was my first time out there.
They have like whole festivals out there and shit.
A wedding I had to work, and man, like it was deep. I mean, it's
White couple, black couple.
It was definitely white. They came from, I think, like Kansas or somewhere.
And they wanted to have a plantation.
So
see.
So it was like the lady I was riding with. Well, she rode with me up there, and whatnot. You know, we was talking. And I was like, yeah, you know, I hate that once you know we get to the warehouse, we don't really know where we're going until
you
get
gotta
there.
go.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things like, wow, like. I didn't want to work at a plantation today. You know what I mean?
They didn't even tell you that.
No,
like,
they didn't. And I didn't, you know, like I'm going to have a conversation with the owner or whatnot. Because we have freely, you know, open conversations about stuff like that. But I want to express myself. Like, you know, this shit was like, I mean, still giving the vibes of plantation.
Yeah.
Like this one dude, it was a new dude that was working. Nigga looked just like Martin. Crazy thing. And like for real, this nigga cut everything, loop earrings, bro. This nigga look like Martin, bro. I'm telling you, dead ass though. But it was just like, yo, bro. Like the bathroom definitely gave slave quarters, and so like when I told the lady that I was like, yeah, like I don't like working up on plantations, period, because it's just like this. It's slavery, you can feel
the
it.
energy, man. That energy, yeah.
But they dress it up to look so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm thinking as like a photographer, bro. I'm like, dog, look at all this scenery. Like they got a bridge over.
But
the swamp.
it's another side to that coin though.
100%, 100%. And it was just very like eye opening for her, because when she went to the restroom, she was like, yo, I'm sorry. I was like, huh? She was like, yeah, like I know exactly I didn't understand what you meant until I went to the bathroom. And I felt that energy, and I was like, "Well, this whole house that we set up in the shit, like, yes, give me a master house, like,
I mean, that's literally what it is. Like, it's
open field looked like it used to be managed and ran by blacks, but if the bathrooms hit it for you, cool. You felt what I was talking about, so I definitely, you know, it just was one of those things about Charleston, that play on just slavery, bro. It just still. It'd be surreal until you actually step foot onto these plantations and really be like, damn, bro, like this shit is you dress it up so well, and there's so much people out here just walking around taking pictures and shit, man. But
yeah, like I feel like the city has like they have successfully commercialized slavery.
Oh my God.
People don't even refer to the market as a slave market no more. It's just like, hey, come here, eat. Like, come support these local businesses. Come shop. Like, no, it's called Market Street for a reason. It was the market where y'all, you know, transaction that's off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like, and the fact that they make so much money off of these entities is crazy to me.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I picked up a Latino couple the other night, and they was just here for a wedding, and there was like it was on the plantation, and that was their first time being on the plantation. So I was like, you know, what did you feel? Because they was Hispanic, and they was like, man, this shit crazy. They was like how they dressed up slavery here was just not cool.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. They really do dress it up. They put a fine red bow on this shit. Like,
he said, beautiful city of the world.
Yeah.
Like 8 years, 9 years in a row.
And they do like whole tours about this shit, all kind of shit. And they market that as like the tourism. Mm-hmm. That's the crazy shit. Like,
just in our face every day, bro. But it just, man, I mean, I know we talk about it from time to time on here, and I don't know if the listeners really understand like what really takes place or what took place here in Charleston. Mm-hmm. Also what we still endure here in Charleston with, you know, slavery literally being played in our face, you know? And it's one of those things. Yesterday was just like, yo, bro, enough is enough.
I feel like with Charleston, it's kind of always going to be like something. Those, how can I say, the roots and the foundations of what the city is. You're not going to escape the slave aspect.
Oh, for sure.
But it's always going to be a way to properly address it.
Yeah.
How to highlight it, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. I mean, we see it every year. Charleston be #1 in tourists in the country every single year.
Allegedly. But
that too.
Yeah. Just because it's paid for. You know what I mean? That slot that we continue to pay for, it's a paid slot for that award. I mean, you think about it.
You pay for #1, you pay for #2, you pay for #3.
I don't know how it works, but that's what I was told. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you got to think about it. So the actual award is what? #1 destination in the world?
Tourist.
No, tourist in the country.
#1 tourist in the country.
Yeah.
Now think of
tourist attraction. Yeah.
All the places in this country.
we beating out New York and in LA and all that shit.
That possibly could
I
be.
mean, it's possible, but I do see what you're saying though.
I've seen way.
It's not a major city at all. But major cities.
But you got to think when they say Charleston, it's just not. We're talking. I think they're talking about the whole area as well. Because when people come in here, they really be hitting them islands, man.
Nigga, they be in the city.
They be in the city and they be hitting the islands.
What I'm saying is, but for it to be, you know what I'm saying, considered Charleston.
Oh, trust me, I get you, Drew.
Yeah,
like,
niggas is
I don't
not coming to Somerville and being like, oh my God, this shit is.
No, I feel it because I can't fathom it being more a tourist attraction than New York City, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But when I be seeing it, I just be like, the #1 thing I used to hear from when I was a kid, as to why people come here, is #1 the food. #1 off rip. It's
Seafood.
Always the food. So when I see these rankings, the consistent top 3 be Charleston, San Francisco, New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
It's always them 3 up in the top 4,
New
top
Orleans
5.
always like top
now,
5.
I think Charleston over the last 5 years, we consistently been #1. We might not have been 1 for 5 straight years, but they at least top 3.
Yeah, we at least top 3.
But the top reason always be the food.
I think another thing that they're not. It is the food. It's the food too, but
we all know what them tours on the horses.
Them
is,
tours,
though.
like
we know what that is.
A lot of the tours and like Drew was saying, like the plantation, that type of history aspect, like
that's what it be.
They come here for that shit too, bro. Like they really do. Like, and they come in droves. And I feel like it's been so normalized now to where it's like, how do you even? At this point, how do you even combat it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is there a reason to combat it at this point?
All right, so I look on. This is U.S. News World and Report for travel. I said best cities to visit. So first they got.
So this is the world.
Yes.
Not the country.
Yes.
All right.
So it says 1 is New York, 2 Honolulu, 3 San Francisco. That's crazy.
I tell you, San Fran, you up there, bro.
4 San Diego, 5 Washington D.C., 6 New Orleans, 7 Seattle. That's interesting. 8 Chicago, 9 is Charleston, 10 is Miami, 11 is Dallas, 12 Portland, 13 is L.A.
Portland, Oregon, and this is for the world. This is crazy.
Well, U.S. cities, yes. And so it's Boston 14, then Savannah is 15.
Savannah, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people do go to Savannah.
Yes, they do.
So Charleston's still cracking the top 10
of the U.S. places. So that's, you know what I'm saying? So for them to say...
I'm not surprised at that.
I'm not either, but that's the thing. Charleston is a beautiful city. You know what I mean?
Scenery-wise, yeah.
Scenery-wise, it is a beautiful city. But then when you get... People don't really just deep dive into the roots of it. And, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like. Even, you know, I wonder how people really feel when they come to Charleston. Because it's... To me, I'm thinking like, the first thing is I'm going to check in with Emmanuel and I and just pray. And then
a lot of people are not doing that.
They're not. But I think that's, they don't want to make the play on the drama or the trauma that's part of Charleston. But that's, again, something that is rooted and embedded into this beautiful reason why people are coming here.
Yeah, so, we here. This is part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So why isn't this talked about?
Embrace the whole thing.
Come on now.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Like, I've been feeling like that. Like, cause when I used to drive too, taking people to them locations, shit, but like, even when you pull in, it's like, I'm black, so like I be feeling like, damn, like this shit just feel different, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you gotta think it's been what, 8 years now
since '99, yeah.
And that's like legit. Like they haven't held no more services there since, right?
No, they be having services there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And like it was crazy because I was picking the people up from the market, the Hispanic couple, and they were staying over in West Ashley, but it was just like, and we was at the light, and Emmanuel was right to the right, and I'm just right when they said like, yeah, it's crazy how like they make the play on slavery and stuff, and I was the racism and stuff like that, and I said that's Emmanuel 9 right there, and they was like, that's the church, and I'm like, yeah, and they live in Dallas. And again, because that was world news. Yeah. When that took place, that was on everything. CNN, all that. So, yeah, that was my interesting week, of course.
I feel you on that. I wouldn't feel comfortable working in weddings at them spots neither, man. Like, switch it up, man.
Yeah.
Switch that shit up. I ain't with it.
Yeah.
It would be weird. It would just be it. You not, especially as a black person, bro. Like, but they be knowing that. That'd be my thing. It's not like they don't know.
This is the thing. This is my thing. You're choosing to bring in a life milestone at a location known with that type of energy around it. That's intentional. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, some things are just better left unsaid when it comes to that. You can't reason with them type of people, in my opinion. Yeah. So it's like, you know.
And I also think, you know, people make more money at the bar without seeing the black face there. You know what I'm saying? And that's, I said, watch this now. I told the white lady, I said, watch this. They'll look straight at me, and then boom, turn to her and be like, yeah, can I get? So I said, you know what, man? Maybe I need to leave the bar because I'm really feeling this energy, bro. You know, you coming from Kansas for a plantation wedding. You want me serving probably in the back. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go sit on the bus. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go sit on that truck, and I'm going to chill out because there's enough people on the job, you know? I'll do some other job. But I did leave the bar because I really felt uncomfortable. And I told the lead, I was like, yeah, bro, I need to talk to Hans about this, like, some shit. And I gave her, like, a little debriefing, but she felt me. She was like, yeah, I feel the same because we don't have a choice if we want to work. And I feel like, you know, that should be a thing. Yeah, like sure. If we have that relationship with the owner and to be able to talk freely, curse in front of the man, you know, tell him shut the hell up.
That shouldn't be a deal breaker.
This shouldn't be a deal breaker. Yeah. It's a lot of other venues in Charleston that people have weddings and oyster roses and all that things. I can if I need to work those positions, I can do. You know, and that's just where I take a stand in my life.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah. I don't even mad at that, Drew. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get y'all opinion on this because I found this very interesting. So I don't know if y'all heard, but Lizzo, she had got an award. She had got a humanitarian award. Yeah.
What's the award ceremony?
So Lizzo honored with Quincy Jones Humanitarian Award. I'm going to continue to represent and create safe spaces for black fat women.
That what she said?
Lizzo's dancers presented her with the award, knowing that she was the first person ever to believe in us and show us love and believe in our talent and our craft, and we thank you so much for that. Now, I don't have a problem with her getting the award. It's the timing amidst the allegations.
Yeah.
Now,
I have to have a problem with it just off of that.
I'm asking now. Yeah. If this was a man who had all these allegations going on, and they get a humanitarian award amidst these allegations.
I didn't even hear about her getting that, but if a man got it, that should be front page news.
That's all I wanted to ask, bro.
Oh, I
found that shit kind of odd.
It would be front page. I didn't even know about that shit.
I didn't know about it either.
Yeah. So, and the only reason why I set up because this is not no regular music award. I wouldn't have a problem with that. We talk about humanitarian amidst the allegations. You get what I'm saying?
What's like serious allegations?
It's kind of to me. It's kind of distasteful, especially to the alleged victims.
It's kind of it seemed kind of like that might be some orchestrated shit. Honestly, like
the timing is very
it's odd. So you mean to tell me you got all shit going on now? You just gonna get humanitarian awards now? You should have been getting them if you was on that type of time.
I've come to accept that in this world, Double standards will always exist.
Facts.
And it'd be a lot of fake outrage for a lot of shit, man, in the grand scheme of things. Because I just know there's no way a man could get a humanitarian award amidst those allegations, bro.
And it'd be all good. I didn't even hear about Lizzo getting that award, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure if it was a dude got, like Trey Songz getting a humanitarian award.
That would be fucking insane.
That would be crazy.
Regardless of what the fuck he even did. And like, nah, bro. Like, no. But here's the thing. Like, create safe spaces for black women. Like, black women are
black fat women.
These black fat women are the ones who
are pointing
accusing you for these allegations. To me, I found that very, very odd.
Mm-hmm.
Very odd, bro. Mm-hmm. There's no way Trey Songz can get no award like that. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to create safe spaces for black women. I'm like, nigga, these black women are the ones who accuse you of being, aggressive with them.
Nigga, you chase tequila. You chase tequila around the house. Aquila, our little cousin Aquila.
That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy.
Too much playing in people's face.
That's what it means.
That's what I feel like it's playing. It's playing in people's faces with this shit.
It definitely is.
Like, cause who else can get away with that shit?
Not a lot of people, if anybody. I didn't even know she got that award.
Yeah,
like that was news to me, honestly.
That was like, I think this was Friday or Thursday. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would at least hit the timeline. I didn't hit the timeline at all. At least I didn't see it.
No, it didn't really catch no wind like that.
That's crazy.
It did not, bro. And I had to look at that shit and I said, no, let me just present this question because I just find that, and this shit is still ongoing. It's playing out.
That's odd. That's very odd.
What I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then, you just had the fashion designer just sue Lizzo. I don't know if y'all heard about that.
A fashion designer sued her?
Yeah, so fashion designer sues Lizzo and her team for alleged bullying, harassment, and racial discrimination in the workplace. I felt like I was living in a madhouse.
That's a safe space.
You get what I'm saying?
It's a safe. You provide
so like, and you still get this award.
Hey man, it's some strings being pulled.
Now, if your team, from her vantage point, her team is killing it. They're killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they shouldn't really catch a win like that. I just saw the fashion designer shit yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? So now this is somebody completely separate from the first allegation who's saying the same shit. And what I always say is where smoke is fire.
Yeah.
We might not ever get no hardcore proof when it comes to these out. Like even with Trey Songz, right? It's a consistency. Every time you look up with this nigga, it's a woman
saying he did something out of pocket.
Even if it's like, bro, like it's a lot of smoke around you when it comes to these women.
There's no way that much women feel uncomfortable around you, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And even me, like I said it before, I know women who don't know each other who got the same stories. These women don't know each other.
They can't get together and make up a story. Yeah,
these ain't no women who notable and all this other. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like they ain't got no reason to make that shit up, especially tell me about it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So like for all this shit to be circling around her and these allegations, like, and you still get this award, to me that's type crazy, bro.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. No, that is.
That shit is tight crazy, bro. That is tight crazy. Like I just don't understand where. It's some nasty shit.
What's the play for it though? Like,
it's to clean up her image.
Clean up her image and reputation.
Clean up her image. That's the play.
You gotta think her rep took a beating off of that now, because she was supposed to get the halftime show. She lost that because remember she was like the front runner.
I don't remember that she was.
No, she was the front runner for Super Bowl next year. And then when that shit happened, they was like, no, we recanting all of that. And then you gotta remember now, this was in limbo for a little bit until they announced Usher. Like they usually already know who about to do it.
I promise you, bro, that's new news to me. You just gave me because I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know.
She was one of the front runners to do it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Clean up her image, but yeah, like I said, until the rest of this shit play out, man, my heart go out to the victims, alleged victims, and if she's found out innocent, she's found innocent. But I just find it odd that you could present somebody with an award amidst these allegations, bro. Like. It should be like how when a player
that will definitely be used in court for a benefit too.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's like to do what? Create an image. Lizzo has done this in the community. She just got this award, and it's a play. It's a play. Now, if you're on the opposite side, it's a nasty play. If you're on her side, it's a great play. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, man, we just some messages, man. That's all I got to say about that.
That's interesting timing to get that award, though.
So, last week we talked about the whole Cardi and Nicki thing, and a lot of shit done transpired since. So, a LA judge told Kenneth Petty he has to remain on house arrest for how many months?
I think it was like they put him on house arrest for like 20 or 30 days or something like that.
Yeah, something crazy. And then Nicki Minaj proceeded to have her Queen radio, which I tuned into for a little bit. But I didn't know she went Instagram Live. And then, of course, the video that was going around was her. Looked like she was in a room full of quote-unquote goons and making a
lot of niggas needed their rent paid in that room. I'll say that for sure.
She made a statement saying it's a difference between
calling shots
and... No, what she
said? Yeah.
Making calls and
calling shots. Yeah.
Something like that.
That's what she said.
So I'm like, all right, now, so there's an energy surrounding this shit now that's getting more heightened, and it's like, man, let's cut the goofy shit out, man. Let's just stop. Because now when police is involved, judges involved, now they're keeping a paper trail of actions proceeding after this shit. Like, enough is enough. You see what I'm saying? Like, Nicki Minaj, she's a great artist, all that, but the shit that's been surrounding her and Cardi, somebody has to be the one to be like, bruh, enough. Like, because what image are you portraying when you showing yourself in this room? You're presenting the type of energy. So now what if something come from that? Now we gonna sit up here and say as a collective, oh, we got, no, bruh, like,
nah.
You are the foundation of this shit. You should be the one to be like, nah, like, that shit, bruh. Like, come on. Because now this is real life shit now. Because you got the eyes on you because of your husband. The eyes are on you. See, we can't even debate that.
No, that's not debatable at all.
You see what I'm saying? So now, we fuck around and something happened. Now what?
She chose it.
Yeah. When you can't tell me, Nicki, what, 40, 41?
41.
At this point, bro, she knows what she's doing, bro. Like, I can't give her any passes when it comes to this type of shit. Like, you calling all those dudes to come in the studio, that was intentional. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all,
packed out room.
You trying to
intimidate.
Exactly. You're trying to put on an image of intimidation. You want to look powerful. That's what that is. That's the play right there. Mm-hmm. So it's like you said, if anything come from that, we have a reference to go back to. Like, hey, see, this was on this shit right here with all these dudes trying to put on a show. Looking like trying to look like the boss. Like she's like actually. Excuse me. She's harping on the whole. Is the difference between, making calls and calling like that. What are you trying to say, man? What are you trying to say? I mean, we just gotta be what it. We gotta keep it what it is, and this is coming off, off the heels of her husband, doing that shit. Now he home, so it's like
who's it benefiting?
Not benefiting nobody. Everybody look kind of crazy right now.
The only one who don't really look crazy is Cardi.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't
she ain't spoken none of that.
Offset, he laughing at niggas chilling with Dion. So I like how that side of this shit has handled.
You got this nigga outside of a hotel whole time. Offset with Kai Cenat playing Call of Duty for 24 hours. This nigga was on a stream for 24 hours. He not even worried about you.
That's how it should be. Because niggas not crashing out over no dumb shit.
Niggas not crashing out over no stupid shit.
Now, what if Offset was a crash out? For one, it'd be stupid. It'd be selfish. And now
that's selfish because he has four kids. Like,
you have a successful wife, successful music career.
It's just too much.
It's too much to
lose. It's too much to lose.
It's too much at stake. Yeah. It's too much at stake. It's stupid. I love Offset's response to this whole shit, but like Nicki has to be the one at 41 years old to be like, bro, like ain't nothing gonna come from this shit. Because in my opinion, ain't nothing gonna come from it.
Nothing at all.
Y'all not gonna fight. Y'all not gonna scrap. Y'all not gonna get down. And if something do happen, it ain't gonna be y'all two. It's gonna be the people around you. Mm-hmm. Now what? Who that's don't got as much money as you? Who don't got
more shit that you got to take care of?
Who don't got as much leverage as you? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? But it was all cool when they was in the background of the videos and shit.
Throwing up whatever they from and doing,
you get what I'm saying?
All this shit. Now it's something, Yeah, I'm
How do you feel about the people who say that Nicki marrying Kenneth Petty, it messes her, it messes with her legacy?
I don't know, bro, because it's like, I mean, I can't tell her who to give her heart to, you know, you know, because they already had history.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't really know. I think it's kind of it's very different. It's a very different situation because I didn't expect her to go that route. As far as like when she broke up with Safari, like I didn't know.
Niggas say Meek and Safari the ones who dodged the bullet.
That's what it's looking like. Especially seeing how she used to violate Safari, bro. Safari deserves to be talked to like that, bro. Like
them two made for each other, to be honest.
I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like she was a little bit more happier with Safari. She looked more innocent in a way.
A little bit more down to earth.
A little bit more. That's what I meant to say. I don't mean to say innocent. You know, people. I hear you say shit like that. Like, oh, what you mean? But nah, she looked more down to earth with Safari. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
the Meek Mill shit was all promo.
Oh, for sure.
I call 2 years cap on that.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, bro, because I can't say it really damaged her legacy. I feel like I don't know, man. I'm kind of 50-50 on that when I'm thinking about it now, honestly. Like,
I mean, you have some people feel like that. Me personally, I don't feel like it does. Is like you say, I can't tell her who to give her heart to, and they got history. Whatever it is that he had going on, I mean,
she gotta know something that we don't know.
She knows something. And to be honest, bro, like from her, she hasn't spoken out on it, but there has been things that, with that case in particular, it's not what
people think it is.
What people think it is. With that case in particular. Now, on the outside looking in, it looked bad as fuck. My nigga, you a sex offender. Yeah. Like, the details of said case. Then remember...
The details were crazy.
Remember the aftermath when the lady was speaking out on it and then all that other shit?
Yeah, then she going Dr. Phil and all with that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, she went on the tour.
So I think with Nicki, I think she may know something that all of us don't know as to why she would be with him. And they got history, you know what I'm saying? Like, on their end... It's a lie within that shit. It's a lie. And then we all know when it comes to those type of cases how them shits can, you know, play out. How they can go. But for me,
even if it's a lie, the damage, it's been so much damage done to Kenneth just naming it.
It's bad. And I don't know the man.
I don't know.
I'm going off what I see, and my nigga, you got caught up in a serious like rape case. Sexual assault case, like that shit is serious.
Details look crazy.
The details do look crazy. And like I said, I don't know with Nicki and all of the shit, but you know, it's people are warranted to feel that way because of everything surrounding that shit.
She gotta know something because she's been riding with this nigga like so I don't know.
When she know. I don't know. Don't really care, but she riding with him. That's her husband, so she knows something. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's what she started her family with. So.
That's what she decided to start her family with. So, I mean, it's just unfortunate, bro, like, as far as from a hip-hop aspect. That's the only thing. Because we ain't getting no music from this shit.
Yeah, we not. I don't think we're never going to get no music from anybody associated with
her album is still slated to roll out on the 17th of November.
Right.
So, I mean, but just give me the music, man. Because this Cardi and Nicki beef is going on, what, 5 years?
5 years, bro. 2018?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years. What do you think, Drew? You think this is her choice of partner damage her legacy?
No, I don't. I think it's honestly outside of the music. It's just like when it comes to this, people in court or people snitching, we got to separate the music from the person. You know what I mean? And outside of the music, this is all we're getting. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that this is what it's come to.
Right.
But I think. In certain instances, you just got to separate the music. Like, I don't follow none of Nicki or any. I just want to hear the music. I don't care who you laying down with. I don't care about the 80 niggas in this damn room. Where's the music?
You looking at it from an aspect of when it's time for her to drop music. That's when you clock in with her.
Yeah. Because I mean, that's all the antics. Is what is this leading up to?
It's oversharing.
Yeah. Are we getting an album from this? Are all of these niggas a feature?
Yeah. Like, that's crazy. 80 nigga feature.
Right. Yeah. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Are you in the studio for real or this just for clout or whatever you're trying to really approve here. But
even with that's a good point too. Even with the Queen Radio thing, that's not even a consistent thing. That's like a
pop up.
It's like a pop up podcast basically. Whenever she wants to do it, and it's like even with that, it's like you use that as a tool
for intimidation.
I guess sometimes she does it to clear her name. Sometimes she does it when she wants to address something. But for the most part, it's not a consistent platform. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we know when you do Queen Radio, there's
something coming behind.
There's some drama attached to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not like you're. It's not like you're using the platform strictly to embrace music. People or like
strictly music.
Strictly music and nothing like that. So I don't know, man. It's just like Drew say, bro. Like you said too. Like I just want the music, bro. Like if Pink Print 2 is good, then it's good. But you know,
Pink Friday too.
Pink Friday. If the album not
how
hitting,
she was saying it on the radio is like it's amazing. It's you know you guys are gonna love it. Da, da, da. I mean I hope so. So I mean. All we can do is just wait. Mm-hmm. That's all we can really do is just wait. That's all we can do. When you think it's her best album? I don't really feel like she got like a standout out of her discography. She got some good shit, but I can't definitively say like because I thought I'm like man, Nicki, what would be Nicki's? It would have to be Pink Print or Pink Friday.
I'm gonna go Pink.
I do kind of like that Roman's Revenge, but the second half, nah, that shit was like a double, kind of like a double disc type. Because first side was like kind of like more poppy than the second side. It was like heavy rap and shit. So
that's the album that had Super Bass on it.
No, Super Bass was Pink Friday.
Pink Friday, okay. Yeah, I like Pink Print.
Pink Print had Only, Truffle Butter.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah.
Yeah, Pink Print is the shit. That's the shit right there.
That was a good album. I probably had to go with Pink Friday because I had Love You for Life. Was Massive Attack on there? Or that was a single. That might have just been a single. No, Massive Attack might have been on there. Moment for Life with Drake. Super Bass. All that shit. I mean, dog, she damn near, 14 years into her career? Like, as we know her, like 09. So we say, like, her 09 was like her ascension. So that's 14 years. I feel like, man, at this point in time, it should really just be about
celebrating her and her status.
I feel like if we was going to do all this beef and shit, it should have been earlier.
That should have been way earlier.
Way earlier. Way earlier.
At this point, her and Cardi supposed to be printing money.
Facts.
Like we
that's what Rihanna doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Rihanna, ASAP got their family rolling out now. Like
that's exactly what I'm about to get to, bro. Like Nicki fucking up because, bro, like look at what's going on around you with your peers. Your peers, like you started a family, and I commend you on that. Look at the other ways you could be killing this shit. Rihanna and Rocky, they set, like they doing their thing. They not even in the way, like you know what I'm saying.
That's how Hov and B did it.
Hov and B, they chilling. You know what I'm saying. Nicki, Cardi, Offset. You might hear about them, blah blah blah, but for the most part, they get into the money. You know what I'm saying. If anything, we supposed to be celebrating you, Nicki, and you're almost 15 years in. You supposed to be printing money right now, bro. That's all you supposed to be doing right now.
And which she is, but it's the shit attached to it.
It's the shit attached to it that
she's trying to keep a persona, man, and it's annoying to just see the shit.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you're you might be 42. Like, let's
like,
cut the shit.
You're trying to act a hood nigga still. Like how, like
we not buying that.
We're not, and hang it up because it's not printing money. It's just not. It's not. It just looks crazy as hell.
It's just drama, unnecessary drama.
Like it just looks
now
crazy.
that's more damaging to the legacy than who she laying with, honestly.
Yeah,
because it's like she's not really asserting herself in her rightful place. Like it's like that's more damaging to the legacy to me.
Facts, I agree,
bro. Listen, if I look back, and most of the time I gotta address the drama. That's a problem.
That's a problem. So it's a problem
for me. Now I don't take away from what you did as your artistry, but it can't overshadow your artistry.
Yeah,
that'd be my thing with any artist. It just can't overshadow it. Like y'all know, I'm a Game fan. Game is not Hov. He's not Nas, but he's been consistently one of the best rappers during his time.
Game drama.
But then what people always say, oh, this nigga's a goofy. He's a clown. He be having this.
His drama is the reason why we don't revere him how we should.
Yeah,
that's him. That's his fault.
That's his fault. So the same thing can apply to her. I just Nicki think to a point now, stature wise, she's an icon.
Yeah.
So
Game didn't get that far yet.
No,
he didn't get that far. Yeah.
He never got to an icon status.
Because he had the incident with 50 right after the first album. So it's like he didn't even, you know,
he didn't get the relish.
He didn't get the relish in that album being a classic. You know what I'm saying?
All you got is like his fans, kind of like me, who be like, "All right, y'all, he got this going on," but it's kind of hard to do.
They shot "This Is How We Do" video. Then right after that, is he's not Gene no more. So it's like, you know, they didn't get to print no money essentially. So I don't know, man. I think I don't know. Nicki got to reel it in, man. I don't know if it's possible at this point, being that she's so headstrong, but I don't know, man. I wish her the best though. That's all I can really do.
That's all I can really say on that. I don't want to hear no more else about this Cardi and Nicki shit, bro. Like y'all just go y'all separate ways. If this how it's gonna be.
It's not over though.
It's not. It's not. But you know,
wishful thinking.
It's definitely wishful thinking. It's definitely wishful thinking. So, I was kind of surprised at Diddy's first week numbers, man. Like this nigga sold what 30,000, 30,000 first week.
They say he's projected to do 30 to 40,000 physical.
Yeah, that was kind of shocking. I don't know if that's due to where R&B is at right now, or
do you think it's just music overall?
Hell no, because it flopped. I mean, you Diddy. I mean, he has to release an album in a minute, so maybe I could give him some grace on that. But still, like, nah. But it's still a great album. I mean, it's not making me change my thoughts about the album. I thought him doing 30 was kind of alarming, though. I will say that. I definitely will say that. That shit is wild, bro. That shit is wild. I can't even front. I cannot front, but I mean, I'm still bumping it.
Who's we talking about Diddy album, but I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get on this too, but who's numbers more disappointing, Diddy or Doja?
Doja Cat for sure. If y'all telling me she's a superstar, megastar.
Yeah, Superstar's not selling just 50K.
Not no 50,000, but I hear
if Adele drop an album right now, it's 100,000.
But I hear amongst her fan base and her
she's
following,
superstar quality. Yeah.
No. She hasn't been listening to her fans.
No, and she told a lot of her. She. I don't think you remember that shit happened a couple months ago. Like when she was answering like fan questions and shit like that. She was like, she was basically saying like her fans too demanding and shit like that. She lost a lot of fans behind this shit. Like,
the numbers may be a reflection.
She was like, you know, if you got a problem with me saying that, you know, sometimes I want my personal, you know, shit, then y'all can unfollow me, all kind of shit. Like she was going ham, and she lost like 1 million followers or something like that.
Well, them numbers ain't look good at all. Because if you telling me she's a superstar, she's this big icon, Bad Bunny ain't doing shit like that. Drake ain't doing shit like that. Kendrick ain't doing shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Like that's just not what's happening. So if that spat with her fan base is a reflection of this, then it's like, all right, bro. Like I understand you can't always please your fans for the some of them, but the overall they're gonna rock with you. 50 to 55K in the first week for Doja Cat is madness. You and Meg Thee Stallion tier.
But see, Meg Thee Stallion's supposedly superstar too, though.
She's not. But I mean, if you telling me that's what's going on, then
I think we confusing the tiers of stardom. That's why when I was explaining to you about the Ice Spice shit, I was like, she's a star. That's all I'm saying. She's a star. Yeah, Meg Thee Stallion a star. Doja Cat.
Maybe I'm more strict with my tiers.
Yeah.
I probably say that. Me personally, I'm more strict with my tiers. Even when you say star, like you got, it's like the basketball thing when we talk about superstar, all star. Yeah. Like my nigga, there's no way you're telling me that Meg Thee Stallion is superstar.
No,
Ice Spice superstar. Now,
Meg Thee Stallion not keeping on. Meg Thee Stallion alone is not keeping the lights on at a record label. That's the difference between a superstar and a star.
Hold on now, which record label though? Which record label? Because Universal,
not 1501. 1501,
yeah.
Yes. Not Universal.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Not the blue collar labels.
That's what I mean, like a major. That's
I got you. 1501, yeah, because I don't see nothing else pumping out that camp.
Hey, Erica Banks is on Love and Hip Hop now.
Okay.
So, you know, you do that information as you please, brother.
We got to have I don't want to say that. I even hate saying that. We got to have a conversation. No. That Love and Hip Hop shit don't really be moving nothing for these niggas, man. Hey, contrary to what they be saying, the only one that really come from that shit is Cardi. If we being honest,
at this point, Love and Hip Hop is just a way for you to stay relevant in some way, some aspect. But that's how I look at it.
Doja Cat doing no numbers, man. No, that's Now that she's this superstar, she's this talented. And I'm not saying that she's not talented, but to me, that's unacceptable. And maybe she needs to have a reflection. Now, I've seen some people say they like the album, but
they say she did all that Illuminati shit for no reason. She joined the wrong chapter of the
to sell 50K. I mean, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, you was playing with demons and shit.
You supposed to be in Taylor Swift tier.
You playing with demons and shit in the tub, and that only got you 50,000. Something wrong.
That's kind of wild. You supposed to be in Taylor Swift tier, man. Bad Bunny tier, Drake tier. All I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Like that shit is kind of alarming.
That's my thing too. A superstar appeals to everybody. Whether you fuck with it or not, it's going to have some type. You're going to
not necessarily.
Man, listen. Drake appeals to everybody.
He's different. He's different.
That's
Kendrick is a superstar. He don't appeal to everybody.
He appeals to a lot of the masses though. He does.
But that's what I'm saying. Like within rap.
No, a lot of people outside of rap fuck with Kendrick, bro.
He ain't got no. Overall, he don't got pockets of music outside of rap.
What you mean? Like you talking about the genre of rap?
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, you can say that, but I mean, I think Drake more known for rap than R&B.
No, I'm just talking about Kendrick. I get what you're saying, yeah, but Kendrick is a superstar off rap alone. That's what I'm saying.
All right. I wouldn't argue that. But
like he's bigger than Doja Cat.
Oh yeah. I mean that's not even the thing. Yeah,
but Doja should be. If y'all telling me this what she is, this is where that like it should be a reflection period.
I'm gonna be real.
Like, are we having a conversation of Kendrick Lamar sold 50,000 for messing around in the Big Steppers?
If we having a conversation about how bad that is for Kendrick Lamar, that's the conversation.
You get what I'm saying?
I honestly feel like if Schoolboy Q dropped an album next week, he's selling 50,000 at least.
I wouldn't have an issue with him doing 50. That's.
And that's not a knock at Schoolboy at all. I fuck with Schoolboy. I'm just saying how
Kendrick doing 50 first week is kind of crazy.
No, when I bring up Schoolboy, I'm just saying how
I expect him to do 50 before I expect Kendrick to do 50.
And he would be considered a rap star. Doja can be considered a star, but not a superstar. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
who are just regular players though?
Regular players.
That's why when we was having a conversation about Ice Spice, I think she's hot. I don't think she's a star though. I don't think she's established herself even as a star yet. I think she's just hot at the moment.
I mean, that moment, man. A lot of moments don't be just moments. Be like a year. Like you had a moment. Like Designer. He was hot for 2016. That's it. The last time we heard Designer, he's checking himself into mental health care. You know what I'm saying? That's not a knock. I'm just saying, like, that's the last we heard of him. Ice Spice, she's been out since, consistently dropping music since 2018. She's only been getting bigger.
Munch ain't come out 2018.
No, I'm just saying, when she started.
All right, but let's get to the real starting point.
Munch was 2021.
Munch is 2021?
Yeah.
Okay. So I get, all right, a few years. All right. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, we base on that, then she's in the star tier. But when we start talking about, like, the superstar shit, and even with star shit, I'm just more me. I'm just more, how can I say, strict with my placement when it comes to this shit. Because we be quick to put people in places they not supposed to be in, bro.
I think, and I get what you're saying, because we
to do that.
We come from a different era of music, though. We don't gotta conform the whole definition, but you kind of gotta give it grace with how music is consumed now. That's how I look at it.
That's a fair point. You're right. I give you that one. Because, I mean, no, like, some of this, I think the name most of the time be carrying them. The name.
That's true, too. I wouldn't argue that. That's why some
Would
people...
you say Ice Spice is bigger than Babyface Ray?
Hell yeah.
You would say so?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not a knock at Ray neither, though. Yeah, I think Ice Spice done...
She bigger than ESCG?
Hell yeah. Ice Spice done been with Taylor Swift and all. Like, she done got the song with Taylor Swift. She done did, like, shit like that. Ray don't got a Dunkin' Donuts deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been linked to corporational shit. Like, I
feel like ESCG got a solid fan base, though.
I mean, he do. Ray do, too. But they're not bigger than, I don't think they're bigger than Ice Spice shit, though.
I feel you. So, like, even with Sexy Red, like, how do you, I see that as a moment that's going to dwindle out soon.
You think so?
I could be wrong.
I think
at the end of 2024, we're not having a conversation about Sexy Red.
I think we're not having a conversation about Glorilla Food. We're not having a conversation about Sexy Red.
That's fair too. I can agree with that. She never tapped the star tier for me.
I think
she just had moments.
I think Glorilla,
because I mean she was what Sexy Red is now in 2022,
and Sexy Red came and took all her shine.
You get what I'm saying? Like the light ain't really necessarily on Glow; it's on Sexy Red.
It's not.
I feel like it's like the passing of the, the moment. All right, I got the baton, you got the baton. Because what Glorilla done had?
She ain't dropped nothing that's been bigger than nothing that Sexy Red did this year.
And I think at the end of 2024, I don't know who the next one gonna be. She gonna be passing the baton to somebody else as far as the moment. Yeah, man, no, man. I don't see that shit.
I think Sexy Red might be here to stay, bro.
That's what they said about Glow.
I mean, she can stay too, but I don't think she's gonna be.
She gotta come back with a banger.
She gotta have some shit. She gotta have some shit because Sexy Red done kind of
like the social media presence is not gonna be. It's not long term. I'm sorry, you can't live on social media forever.
But people fuck with Sexy Red music though. People fuck with her music, bro. Like that Ski East song is big.
What else?
The Pound Town shit. Like she got two hits. Like and her for what it's worth, like her Hood Hottest Princess project. People fuck with that shit.
She making her rounds. Like anybody should be making their rounds outside the music. That's not what I'm debating.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was just at Penn State football game. You know what I'm saying? She's popping up at Drake concert. She's at she's popping up the football team games. Mm-hmm. Like they blast the moments. I charge that to the game. I be talking 4 or 5 years from now. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, she's still writing that though, so we got to give her some time. But I mean, I wouldn't argue that if we,
because in the grand scheme, I think a lot of them just be waiting for some shit to pop. I don't think they really be looking at it like, okay, I really want to make this music shit work. I love this music shit, and I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. But Ice Spice caught one. Glow, I believe, caught one. Sexy Red caught one. I could be wrong. I don't know these girls.
I mean,
until I actually have a conversation with them in terms of how much they love music.
Yeah, but for the most part, you got to catch one to get in there. You kind of got to.
But some of them are just trying to catch one, is what I'm saying. But I could be wrong, though.
When I listen to Sexy Red music, I feel like her catching the Pound Town shit was just a part of the play because people fuck with her music outside of Pound Town. You know what I'm saying? So
I expect them to do the numbers that Doja did first week if they drop a project. That's essentially what I'm getting at.
If Sexy Red drop if she drop her album, like her real
if she drops an album, she does 50 to 55K first week. That's real good for her. Doja Cat, hell no. No, fuck no.
Not because it's not good for her because we were under the impression that she was supposed to be a superstar.
Yes. Yeah. They was putting her icon status, actually.
Yeah.
How versatile she is, how talented she is. No, classifying her as a rapper. Oh no, she's not a rapper. She can do this. She can do this. And I'm not saying that she can't. But I think that little spat she had with her fan base, that could it can affect some things, bro. And sometimes you got a moment of clarity. How you feel about Cardi and Meg say they're doing an EP together?
I'm not really here for that, honestly.
Me neither.
I'm not really here for it.
I need Cardi to drop an album solo.
Me and my girls had a conversation about that last night. What if Cardi just want to play the role where like she just have a feature here and there?
We need to. That's fine, but we need to. We need to.
What if she just want to be Fab? Like she just pop up with a feature.
She not even Fab, so it's like it's just. I mean, what are we saying?
I'm saying Fab like he just pop up with. But
he got to a certain point where he's warranted to do that. She hasn't got to a point in her career, I feel like, where she's warranted to do that.
Times is different now, though. That's it. Come back to that.
No. We gotta start being real with these kind of like. No, there has to be some. At the end of the day, music is subjective, but when we start having honest conversations, because the fans dictate this shit, bro. We dictate who the top dogs.
The fans,
regardless,
the fans do want another Cardi album.
We dictate who is the top dog with this music shit. Period. So when you start having these conversations, you got to be real. She hasn't done the work that Fab has done to where he can be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna pop out, do features. She hasn't put in that type of work music wise. She hasn't. And when we,
but so when you say music,
if Cardi give me an album, I don't want that shit to be heavily featured based. I'm sorry. I want to see how you perform 80% dolo.
Yeah, I mean for the most part, that first album had Bruno on there, had Offset on there, and it had the other dude on there. I think Bad Bunny was on that album.
And that's kind of like how I've had a gripe with Drake on some of his projects. Even though they're great projects,
feature heavy.
I know that you killer features, bro, and it's good music. The only reason why I don't beef with Drake when it come to that is because when I hear the music, it's good. But do I want moments where it's like, bro, give me one where it's mainly you. I don't always gotta have a Travis Scott feature on your album, even though I love it. You get what I'm saying? I don't always
kind of
gotta
a safe
have
thing to do.
like if Hove was always giving me, let's say that his starting point was 2003. Hypothetically speaking.
So Black Album?
Let's say, not even Black Album. I'm saying his starting point.
Oh, okay.
Kanye starting point. They both same time. Let's say 6 years in a row, we always have on an album for either one of them a Kanye whole track. Mm-hmm. Even though we love to hear it.
It get kind of stale.
I want to hear how you perform even outside of him. Let's say he got other features. It's the same shit with Cardi. That's why I'm like, bro, like it's cool that you on other people's shit. How do you perform solo?
She might be.
That's why we have award for rap solo performance. We have awards for that. So on an album, sometimes I just want to hear how you rock out by yourself. I'm not saying you got to go J. Cole route, no features. That's not what I'm saying. Dibble and dabble with the features though. Just a dab.
Yeah.
Don't make it the boat.
Do we even think that Cardi's working on an album?
No. But why would you come back as your second project? A collab with another rapper. I have a problem with that.
And that album, your first album was 2018 as well.
Come on, man. I have a problem with that. If we're gonna start being honest about how we do this. You get what I'm saying? Like your second album gonna be an EP with Meg? That's lazy as hell. That's lazy. How do you perform by yourself? That's all I'm asking. How do you perform by yourself? I'm warranted as somebody who love rap to ask that question. How do you perform by yourself? Don't give me your second album with Meg on the EP, bro. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's wild.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Give me another album. Cardi can do whatever the fuck she want to do at the end of the day. Cool. But I wanted to have my opinion on that as well.
Right.
But if you Cardi B, bro, like, come on, man. Like, just let's be honest, bro. Like, your second album should be your shit. Not an EP with Meg. That's safe. That's a safe play.
That's real safe.
You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Like, who else would we get that pass for?
Nobody else get that pass. As far as this shit that she did right here, like Kendrick couldn't drop Damn. And then
no, let's go first album.
With Good Kid?
No, first album, Section 80.
Section 80? Okay. So he couldn't drop Section 80. And then in that 5 years after Section 80, he just do features here and there.
And then talk about doing a collab album.
Yeah, then you're
with J. Cole or Drake.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, bro. No.
That's crazy.
No. Whole drop Reasonable Doubt. 5 years later, he talking about doing a collab.
Best of both worlds.
That's insane, bro. You come 5 years later with Best of Both Worlds?
That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy.
After Reasonable Doubt?
Yeah, that's
no.
crazy.
See, I'm being fair. I'm applying the same shit across the board. No.
That's crazy.
No. I want to hear Cardi rap more, but on your shit. The features is cool. The features are cool.
No, the features is cool.
They're cool. But what's up with the album,
but
bro?
That's why I brought up Fab, because Fab do the feature shit, but he did give us albums before he did that. Mm-hmm. And that's what I was explaining.
Yeah, he's warranted to do that at this point in his career.
He made himself he wasn't make sure y'all understand what I'm saying. He wasn't a front runner of mixtapes, but he did establish himself within the mixtape realm as well. Mm-hmm. So like he did a lot of footwork as an artist, just dropping by himself before he ventured into the feature heavy role.
That's real shit, bro. Like you gotta be. I hold them to a high standard, bro. That's it. I just hold them to a high standard, and I'm just talking as far as the work. Now you give me work, and then I judge it accordingly. Okay, cool, but it's been 5 years.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, I can't argue with you on that. I got no argument for that.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's been 5 years. Meg, she can do whatever she want to do. She be dropping music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really got too much beef. And I liked her last album. I actually liked Traumazine. I did like it. But I don't want to hear a Meg and Cardi collab album. I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that either. I don't want to hear that. Like, I'm kind of over that.
Give me something where you on your shit and you doing your thing. And then even with that, if Cardi drops an album, I don't want that shit heavily feature based because you done been giving us features already. I want to hear how you sound solo. If you got a few 3, 2, cool. How do you perform solo? Because that matters. That matters as a rapper, in my opinion. It's easy to do features. Easy to hop on the feature here and there. Da. Then your album is that shit heavily featured.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Don't give me that shit the second go around, bro. Hell.
I don't know when I don't even know when this happens. Like as far as like,
but you said Mo, like we change it with the times, but the times gotta have some type of decorum too, bro.
No, you're right. I won't argue none of that, bro.
Some of this shit gotta stay.
Yeah,
that's how I feel because it's a disservice. It's a disservice, bro. That's how I feel. But Doja Cat. So, just around up.
Damn, niggas playing devil games and only selling 50K, man. Might be time to hit them chat rooms again, Doja. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Please don't do that. That shit was some nasty shit. Somebody had a funny ass tweet the other day. It said something about Doja Cat, something happened before Doja Cat did a black man or some shit like that. That shit was hilarious. That shit was funny. But yeah, y'all seen that the HBCU students who earning tens of thousands for the HBCU esports league?
Yeah, you sent me that. Saw that.
Yeah, that shit is real dope.
That shit fire.
That shit dope. It's crazy to think how video games had taken over, bruh.
Yeah.
Like since the year 2000.
The connotation around video games is even completely different.
Like the money you can get from that shit.
Yeah, this is a different conversation.
Like it used to be a joke to raise your kid and, boy, get off that game. Nah, they can be a millionaire off that shit.
I feel like I crawled for a lot of these dudes can walk because I played a lot of video games. My mom be like, yo, get off that damn game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be real. I think if I could have been a millionaire or playing 2K and Madden and get my skills up at shooting, I would have did it.
Yeah. I would have put in so much hours because I already was doing it. Yeah, I just went
doing
harder.
It for fun.
I just went harder. Yeah, I just went harder. Yeah, for sure. If I knew there was a scholarship out there for me, off me playing video games, I was going to get that.
I think we're gonna get to that point.
We already there. That's what it is.
Yeah,
them boys is getting scholarships.
I'm talking about like on a grand scale. Like you actually coming out of high school getting a scholarship for video games. That's fucking crazy. When you say it. Like when you put them two scholarship and video games in the same sentence is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. And then I was going to use a scholarship to stay in the tech world. Like I was just
that's more money to the colleges. Yeah. So it ain't like they ain't going to benefit. That's funneling money to your school. You got kids coming to your college playing video games, getting mad revenue for from these tournaments and shit like that.
And you got to think a lot if they playing it right. They can still get their own bread off the Twitch shit, like while they in college too. Like
you gonna start having colleges gonna have their own leagues for real now.
That shit coming. That shit coming if it ain't already happening. So salute to them to them guys at that HBC. Yeah. What college was that you
Let me see.
Salute to them young brothers though, man. For real. I support any of the kids who want to get into that, who want to do it. My daughter just asked me for an Xbox. I get her Xbox.
They didn't say the college, but it was a league.
Yeah, it's a HBCU esports league.
Mm-hmm.
So salute them, man. I remember this was 2015, 2014 when they had announced that they was doing the 2K draft. That had to been like probably 2016. When they started doing the 2K draft, if you put in like
that shit crazy,
you had to put in like 1,000 games or something like that to get ranked, and then they went off the draft like that.
Now they got to they be televising the draft now.
Mm-hmm.
They be going into the living room and they get picked and shit. They be with their mom.
That shit crazy.
They got the guy come up to the podium and shit. That shit kind of hard, bro. I can't front like, but them days I never thought video games would have got to where it's at now, dog. Never would have thought.
Man, they got it to where you can go, like, say you and Drew want to play Madden, right? And y'all, and I want to come in and bet. They got a website where I can log in, and if one of y'all, both of y'all are registered to the website, I can put money on either one of y'all, or I can play spreads. I can be like, hey, this game gonna go over X amount of points or be under X amount of points.
That's crazy, bro. So you got betting in video game leagues now.
Oh, this shit. Listen, bro. In the next 5-10 years, this shit gonna be something very major, bro. Seriously, now that the gambling aspect is going to be implemented to this shit, it's only going to get bigger.
Them always going to get death threats.
Imagine Prize Picks picking that type of shit up, because you can already bet on
or underdogs
on Overwatch
or underdog fantasy.
No, Prize Picks you can already bet on esports. You can bet on the Overwatch leagues. You can bet on
That's crazy.
What's the other shit you can bet on Prize Picks of video games, Drew? It's Overwatch and what else? I think it's what the not Dungeons and Dragons. It's one of them other games, bro. One of them shooting games.
I can't remember off the top of my. I have to look.
But them shit's on Prize Picks though.
Yeah,
You seen them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's already here. It's gonna get bigger. Damn. Yeah.
I gotta check that shit out, bro. That's type crazy. Them niggas gonna get death threats though.
I mean, welcome to being a professional athlete. This is what comes with it. Like,
but technically, they are pros. They are pros.
You're a professional athlete. You getting a salary to perform a sport. Like esports is a sport, so.
And niggas, I got Ninja minus 300. He ain't get the spread. That's crazy.
Hey man, dog gotta get at least 25 kills.
He was the one I remember, the first one I saw becoming a millionaire.
One of the big money, he one of the first big money dudes.
And he do his shit on PC. He even more of a beast.
He a PC player. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro. Salute to them brothers though, man. Hopefully we'll take over that market too. Don't get it fucked up, white people. We come in for everything. If we want to.
That's a fact.
If we want to, bro. Just to throw that nigga out there. I know we're going to talk about this a little later, but hey, don't ever put no white cornerback on any of our receivers again. Ever. Don't you ever in your life do no shit like that.
You talking about Florida?
I'm gonna get more into that though, but don't you ever do no shit like that. Ever in your life.
Did y'all drop the axe? What did y'all drop the axe on in that locker room? That's how you post that shit.
So we have a have this thing now where they get a stone. No, it's a stone.
Oh, it's a stone. Okay.
And they have the team that we play that week.
Yeah,
and if we win the game, we smash a stone. Yeah.
I was like, bro, what is this? That shit look crazy.
So that one had the tiger paw on.
Okay, yeah. All right. I thought it was like a helmet or some shit.
That's it. We've been doing that for about 2 years now.
All right.
Yeah, that's been the thing since Norvell got here. But yeah, man. Niggas is a trip, man. That's all I can say about that. But did y'all hear about this? This is actually an unfortunate story, man. I mean, change the tide, but that Sergio Brown story about his mom and him missing.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Am I getting his name right? It's Sergio
Brown.
Yeah,
this is the most wickedest stories I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like, so apparently, his mom went missing, and authorities found her dead in the backyard at home. But they have him on Ring camera.
The neighbor's Ring cam.
Burning her clothes.
Yeah, the neighbors.
After or something like that.
Yeah, after he's on camera burning her clothes and I think a piece of furniture that she might have been sitting
Then
on.
he's in another island somewhere. Yeah. He went on Instagram and was like, "Oh, FBI trying to frame me and da da da."
That's an FBI situation.
He don't look right.
He don't look, and I'm not trying to like give him a pass. He genuinely do not look right at all.
He used to be a safety for the Bills, I think.
Yeah, he played for the Bills and he played for a couple of other teams.
Colts.
But he played for y'all drafted him. Yeah,
and he played with y'all too.
Yeah, he did.
So what y'all think about this shit, man?
I mean,
first of all, R.I.P. to his mom. But if this man killed his mom, there's something serious going on.
Yeah, he had some other shit going on. But he don't look. That video you sent me, I was like, bro, this nigga look crazy. Like the eyes was very telling. That's why we saying, bro. Like, it's a dad. Like he's not himself, bro. He's not himself. I hope they do find him and bring him in because he looked like he did it, bro.
Who else could have did it?
That's what I'm saying. Like you say, R.I.P. to her, man. That's a crazy situation, though.
I don't even know what to charge that shit to, man. But for you to go burn her clothes after the fact, that's definitely some insanity within that shit, bro. And then it was like the neighbor said he hasn't been himself.
Yeah, they've been saying that.
Yeah, he hadn't been himself lately, or whatever the case may be. It's just all around bad, bro. I had never seen a story like this. I don't know. I don't know what's to come from it.
I don't know, man. You gotta kind of wait to see how it plays out, because you don't want to really speculate too much. But I mean, the burning of the ring, of the clothes is kind of a telltale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
That stood out to me. Like, you burning your mom's clothes? So I don't know if they had an argument, disagreeing, whatever the case may be, but and it's definitely seemed like something premeditated for sure.
His eyes in that video just was very telling to me, bro.
And he straight up denying it, but he doing it in a way it's like, all right, bro, something not right. Yeah, something not right. Something's not right, bro. So I hope if there's something going on with him, he get right. But that shit there, that's fucked up. I would hope to think this man ain't kill his mom, though.
That'd be my thing, bro. I be trying to give niggas at least that type of grace, like, bro. You ain't kill your mama, bro. You ain't kill your mom, bro. Like, come on, dog. But this is a crazy world, man.
It is. It definitely is. And then when you come to, I mean, even when you think about it, y'all think we found, this may be a consensus no, but I'm gonna ask anyway, like the limits to where the brain can go?
Nah, because it's still a whole side we don't use. We only use one side of our brain. So we can't find the limits.
Yeah, I did read that if you use, like, we don't use 100% capacity of our brain as far as like,
it's something that
there's somebody who does more than the average human being, but the percentage is still kind of low. It's still low.
It's a very, very low, like in like 0 point like percentage type shit. Like that amount of people, like it's a very, very, very
Because on the average, what's the average number? Let me look that up real quick. Let me see. Because I always thought about that shit. Like,
this nigga said,
what you talking about, man?
I thought the fucking, I thought my fucking mama was on vacation. The FBI had to do it. Don't come fucking with me.
I don't even want to laugh at that, but that just sounds so sporadic. Like, bro, like come on, bro.
Like, you gotta, if I found out my mom's dead, bro, like, I'm not on my phone. I'm flying my ass home.
I'm unreachable because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like,
so from what I'm seeing, it's 10%. We don't use 10%.
That's a lot of shit that we're not using, though. That's a lot of brain capacity not being used, bro.
So, like, what's the limits?
Man, niggas supposed to be flying and shit, man. I feel like we've been blocked from using that shit for a reason. For all of it for a reason.
When I think about it, yeah, for us to only use 10%.
That's kind of crazy. We use 10% of this shit. We supposed to know how to levitate and shit, probably. Like, all kind of crazy shit, bro. Like, think about it, bro. Like, we only use 10% of this shit, bro. And that's just what it is.
Then some like the smartest people in the world are probably using like what, 13, 14?
Probably 15 at max.
Sky's the limit, bro. You never know.
Do an acid trip. Open it up.
Yeah, they say.
But like Mo said, I think it's a reason why.
They say they supposed to clear that pineal gland. That's what it is. It's been calcified. Let's get into it though. Let's get into it. You're supposed to clear that calcium off that pineal gland, and then you'll be all right. You'll be flying around this bitch in no time. You'll be invincible.
Yeah, because I mean, they always be studying the brain after people pass away and shit like that, and be studying shit. So ain't no telling, bro. Ain't no telling. I mean, the brain is very important, of course, to the human, like, function and shit. So, I mean, ain't no telling. I just know that nigga Sergio.
Yeah, he off. Something off with him. The FBI did it, nigga. What are you talking about, bro?
Man, please, bro.
That's guilty.
Nigga, guilty as hell, nigga.
What are you talking about? The FBI.
FBI don't want to kill your mama.
What did your mom do for the FBI to be like, hey, we need to go extract her immediately?
Yeah, like, come on, man. We need to
like,
get her
nigga,
out of
what are
here.
you talking about,
What
nigga?
are you talking about?
And then you just happen to burn her clothes after that. So
you
aid and abetting the FBI then, if that's the case.
Facts.
Okay.
Said, thought his mom was on vacation.
So when your mom go on vacation, you burn her shit? Okay.
All right. For no reason. Killed that lady, man.
Where is he? Find him, man. Let's stop
He
playing.
on an island somewhere. They gonna find him.
That nigga probably done You probably don't.
You're not evading the government, bro. I'm sorry.
You lose your mama. You're not.
Right.
Yeah, like you're not.
This man on vacation.
Why are you not here?
Not planning a funeral?
Come on, man.
Yeah, you did that shit. Yeah, he did that shit. He 100% did that shit.
That's crazy.
Shit is fucked up. And he better get the help that he need if he do got some shit going on. You know, it's funny because real quick, that the nigga from the YSL crew, the one who was trying to play crazy in the courtroom.
They bammed his ass.
What, he got him life?
No, he got like what? He got like at least 10 years. Like they bammed his ass.
Like, come
nigga,
on, bro. You thought that shit was gonna work?
Quit playing with me, nigga. Bam. That's what they did to him.
Bruh, nah. You was doing all that type crazy shit. That shit was wild. Hey, I don't know if y'all remember. So y'all remember, just to play on the crazy shit. Now, this was fucking crazy. I remember when I was watching Training Day. And remember when Alonzo went to go talk to the Four Wise Men? And he was talking about the case about the dude who got off. But it was due to insanity. Mm-hmm. You remember what he said he did?
No, what'd he do?
So before he went to go stand for the judge, he packed his ass crack paws with peanut butter.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he stuck his hand down there, looked at the judge, and licked his hand. And the judge was like, oh, he can't go to jail. He needs to be in a psych that. And he ended up not going to jail, and he went to a psych.
Mm-hmm.
A psych place.
Yeah, you right.
Now, that's fucking insane, bro. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's insane. Nigga try to get out of jail, he do some shit like that. That's like, wow, bro. That's crazy. So we gotta talk about this Remy and Eazy Da Block captain situation, man.
We going off the peanut butter to Eazy.
No, listen, because you know it's been a big thing. You know this off the heels of the Eazy Block captain and Geechee Gotti battle at her event, Chrome 23, and you know,
shout out Chrome 23 too. Shout out Chrome,
shout out Chrome 23, and you know, more has come from that shit since. Because I don't think we talked. Did we talk about this last week?
No,
I don't think we talked.
We didn't talk about it last week at all.
No, so we all know if you watch Geechee Gotti's third round, he's basically on his Aver Hitman Holla, type shit. Great play now.
Who you had winning that battle?
Oh, Geechee 3-0.
Geechee 3-0?
Yeah, he 3-0 that, man. He 3-0. Shout out to... I was able to see the whole battle in full. But that third round, man.
Yeah.
It spoke to a lot of things surrounding it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give Remy Ma credit for her composure during that. Because I know it took a lot for her to just stand there and take that shit.
Well, she come from that, though.
He was talking... Yeah, she come from that. She was very professional, still put on a great event, and... Eazy had a bar early in there talking about, if you hear about a nigga come and see me about a woman
and he ain't dead, I still got the girl.
Yeah. And I was like, I know. I'm like,
y'all talking a little too much.
But there is a conversation to be had amongst this shit, and for me, it's more so how Remy has been kind of letting this shit play out in the public, how it's been playing out amongst this shit. You get what I'm saying? Because like
I saw somebody say something. They was like, "What if this all a play to promote Chrome 23?"
Can't be, because it's been in the works.
Hasn't isn't that Remy and Pap league, or that just Remy
that's
league?
Her shit.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know.
But Eazy has been the promo child for this shit for months now. So no, it can't be. Not at this point. No, hell no.
She's basically asserted him as the star of Chrome 23.
This shit since last year. Yeah. They've been making television appearances together, podcast appearances together.
When you showed me that they was on Joe Budden podcast together, that's crazy. That's crazy. So you haven't even been on Joe Budden with your husband, but you on there with Eazy Da Block captain.
What sealed it for me is that video after the event.
Oh yeah,
when Eazy looked like he was going in to like kiss
Remy. We all played
Remy
that play.
I was like,
we all been at that hip grab when you about to, and she was like,
he was about to do that hip grab. He was
about to do that hip grab because he was already.
You see his face? His face is like, oh shit.
Drew, did you see that shit? We'll show you that shit in a second, but. Yeah, this nigga was about to go in, and then that video is very telling, man.
All that tells me is that Papoose ran down on him.
Think Pat put the beats on him? Yeah. Pat not gonna talk about that shit neither.
He not.
He don't talk about no altercations at all. But I don't know, man. What's your overall thoughts on this shit though?
They did that shit.
Do you think this is a good look for Remy or no?
No. And I kind of highlighted this before when we first talked about it, because if it is true, it's like, bruh, like, nah. Drew, I'm about to send you this video right now. You just tell me, they say a picture say 1,000 words. Well, a video say 1,000,000. But it's like, perception-wise, you sleep with your...
Yeah, that's a bad look for you.
You know what I'm saying? And he's the promo child.
As a league owner, so that's clear-cut favoritism.
You see what I'm saying?
So now, if I got a problem with Eazy, I'm worried.
I gotta think about what you might do to me.
You might do to my career
because you in cahoots with this man.
You might could derail me because you sleep with this man.
Now I'm gonna say this: all this is alleged. All this is alleged.
Man, the signs is there.
No. I'm gonna round this out. No,
right.
All this is alleged. But what I believe is they slept with each other. I do believe that. Then the restaurant picture.
They had Red Lobster going crazy off the cheddar bay biscuits and shrimp scampies.
And like Geechee said in the videos, like Pat been at all these other events. Why he ain't at this one?
That is true.
Then the internet
Pat is a big battle rap supporter as well. You right.
Then the internet crazy because they put Eazy and Pat picture side by side. Remy definitely got a type.
They said what happens when you done with one Geico lizard, you go to the next Geico lizard.
Don DeMarco, Drew, what you think?
That second look back was very telling.
That second look back, Drew, we all been there. We about to, but we ain't never get caught on camera. That's the difference.
Damn, bye.
Oh, Remy was like, hey.
Yeah, camera right there, bruv. That nigga was about to cuff something, bruv.
He about to grab ass or hip.
Yeah.
We done played that card before.
And as a man, here's my thing. Let's say hypothetically saying I did do something, right? It's the public shit, bruh. If you get your lick back, y'all do y'all little thing, cool.
You went
it's the public shit.
You on media tours with this nigga. You getting caught at Red Lobster with this nigga.
It's not even that. It's like you not downplaying it.
Yeah, you not.
You not dispelling none of it. Like come out straight out saying like, nah, this is not what it is.
Yeah.
You kind of letting the shit. That's my thing. If I'm Pat Poose,
and that's why I asked you, do you think it's something to promote the league? Because she
no.
She's not saying nothing. So that's when I said I was like any promo is good promo. That's what I'm.
It's promo, but I don't think she's intentionally doing it for promo. I think it's just spilling out in the promo.
Yeah, it's spilled out.
It's great for her in terms of her league, but do I think that's just what the play is for her? No, I think she's just taking what's coming with it. I don't think that was her intention. I think her intention could have just been because we don't really got she ain't come out and say she fucking Eazy.
Because even after the battle, she was joking with Geechee, like giving him bars.
She's professional. Yeah. She's professional with it now. I mean, but I would have did that too.
Yeah.
If I'm Geechee Gotti, this is perfect material.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
this is perfect. There's no rules in this shit. That's a layup. That's a layup. It's a perfect play. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you and I'm gonna talk to him, but I'm gonna talk to you more in this third round.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
When he said why Pat Poose ain't here, that was very telling as well.
Yeah.
Because Pat do be at them shits.
Yeah, he be at them shits, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, and you're not dispelling it. Like, if you get your lick back, you get your lick back. But it's the public shit. It's no different from with us. Yeah. If we got a girl, right, and we fucking a side chick, we fucking a side chick. What make it worse? You paying her bills. You out here parading around with her. You go out here. You taking her on dates. You taking her on trips.
It's the public shit, man.
Like you out here with her like that's your girl.
Yeah.
It's bad enough you already done fucked her, but you out here publicly with her.
Yeah.
Now, granted, if Eazy is just a promo kid for Chrome 23, I don't have no problem with that. But if you had the rumors circulating that y'all sleeping with each other and you not really downplaying that shit,
that's different.
That's different, bruh. That's different. Now, Remy could have just said it one time, like, man, don't play around that shit. Nah, dog. When the temperatures start and shit start looking the type of way, you gotta dispel it.
And you know what's crazy though?
You gotta do that, especially when you publicly, you and Pap have this reputation.
Black love. You know what's crazy though, bro? The initial incident between Pap and Eazy was 3 months ago.
That's the thing, and everybody still didn't know. People still really don't know what to believe behind that. Only thing Remy said is, don't pay attention to that shit. That's pretty much all she said.
That's not.
But niggas are still speculating. Remember when Geechee was on the podcast? He was talking, man, I heard he went in there. Then remember when Eazy and Twerk had the back and forth on Twitter? Like, damn, why you ain't run up on? You see,
niggas know something.
Niggas know something.
But that's what I'm saying. The time frame. So this is a very hot subject because
this is a hot subject
that happened 3 months ago, right? And it ain't really been no more major like outspill until that battle.
What reason would Pap have to run down on Eazy? Pap don't fuck with nobody.
You don't fuck with nobody unless you violate him, bro.
He a stand up. From what I seen outside, Pap always been a stand up dude. He not gonna come at you unless you done been talking slick or you done been doing something. He don't bother nobody.
He don't bother.
He never been a controversial artist. Never. That's never been his thing.
The only time he really would run down on people if they say something slick about the K-Slay or Remy.
Facts.
That's it. Them the two people he's been most.
You saw what he did to Max B. He had to go approach him on that.
He approached Max B. Max wasn't shook now, but he still had to approach him. They had to have a conversation. They had to have a conversation.
Yeah, but outside of that, he don't fuck with nobody. Yeah. So what reason would he have to run down on Eazy? He ain't no fucking bully. Pap ain't no bully.
I'll be chilling.
And who's the common denominator between Pap and Eazy? It would have to be Remy.
Without Remy, they don't have no reason to have no issue.
And also why I believe they did something, because if Eazy did come at Remy some type of way, she would have cut business with him.
They go on media tours and shit together, bro.
They still be going on doing shit together.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Because no, let's be real. If you have a husband and you have somebody who's supposed to be like the promo for whatever it is, your business, it could be a battle rap league, it could be for soap, it could be whatever the case may be. But that person takes a step at you, you may sever that relationship, or we're gonna cut back on doing shit together. I see you at the event.
Yeah.
I'll holler at you at the event.
Them lunch dates and shit's over with.
Come on, bro. Like she did something with that man.
And in reverse, they've upped the ante. After the battle, they got caught at Red Lobster eating together. So it's like, I don't know, man.
What y'all got so much to talk about outside the battle?
Ain't that much business.
That's my thing.
Ain't that much
business.
Just a little, little recap over some shrimp scampi. You know what I'm saying? Little,
now, with me saying it's not easy.
Cheddar biscuit.
Little cheddar biscuit vibes.
In my opinion, Eazy not wrong in none of this now. He's wrong from a professional standpoint.
From a professional standpoint, I would say he's wrong. And they married. He messed with a married woman, bro. Like,
that is true. Yes,
she married publicly. Like, you can't be doing that type of shit, bro. Not you look.
And if I'm Eazy,
you
bro,
look like a home wrecker.
Here's my thing. I'm not fucking up my potential business endeavors going forward.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially with a woman.
It looked like you try to fuck all your management or any woman in position.
Now, what if I have a business deal come across, or I need an advisor, I need a manager. She's the best one in this field.
But she don't want
to work with me because
you got drama attached to your name.
You might want to sleep with me.
Hey, man.
Isn't that it's a bad look?
It's a real bad.
It's a bad look. Now for her league, it's more eyes.
But at what cost?
But at what? Always a question now. We asked that last week. At what cost? A few weeks ago. My bad. Everything you always got to ask yourself that question when it comes to you doing shit. At what cost? Oh yeah, I get this, but at what cost? What's the medium?
Yeah.
What's the medium for me getting to this end point? What do I got to do to get to this point?
You got to shit on your husband in this case.
And salute the Pat because he been real stand up. He hasn't said nothing.
He ain't saying that. He got his own show on Rock the Bells Radio now. He been promoting that.
That's what's up. But that's how it should be when it comes to dealings with your wife.
Yeah.
But publicly, when you right here, you parading with this dude, man, like it's more than just a battle. Y'all not just at the events together. But then that video was the icing on the cake. I don't care what nobody says.
That's crazy.
I don't care what you can't even put no explanation for that video. I'm sorry.
That's crazy. The intimacy was going to get turned up if that nigga didn't get alerted to that camera, bro.
And then she pointed it out.
That's what I'm saying. She protected him. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, y'all ain't peeping the layers to this shit. Like, she's like, yo, like, we don't want to get caught, Easy. Look behind you.
Come on, man.
And it looked like it's probably like a conversation that they had before. Like, nigga, you gotta be on.
You gotta
point.
remember, there's cameras out here. Nigga.
Like he got like excited.
You hot.
Like,
you hot.
You hot. Like
it
that's
was kind of like he had like a little hop up.
you gotta think he younger than her now. So it's like,
so we probably go to Red Lobster, right?
She 43. He he gotta be
30s. No,
30?
he ain't that much younger. He in his 30s though.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a little gap between them. Like so. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Easy might be playing fuck up here, man. You can't be fucking on your boss, man. Can't be doing that. Cause what if shit go left with y'all? You know what I'm saying? You can't rap at Chrome 23 no more, probably.
If she feel like it.
If she feel like it. Y'all not gonna end, man. Shit, like we seen this shit, bro. Shit like that don't end peaches and cream all the time. It don't.
Which makes me want to ask you this question here, because it kind of go together.
What's that?
How do you feel about the theory that maybe it's still wrong now? Maybe Aubrey got the NDA because her and Diddy slept together.
That shit crazy too.
Is that a theory that you could believe?
I highly believe it. I highly believe that. Just based off the energy. When I think back on the series,
no, when you sent me that YouTube clip, I said, "Oh, you not the Aubrey I remember."
You don't want her to be sexy no more. Why you don't want her to be sexy, bruh? Why you trying to cover her up all of a sudden, bro? Diddy, why you trying to do that, Diddy?
Trying to keep that to himself.
See? If they was involved with each other, I can see why she might be the only one with the NDA. That's why she even brought up that thing about the going on Hulu or trying to get a show to talk about potentially that.
Makes sense. I didn't even think about that until somebody mentioned that to me. I was like, that shit makes sense.
That shit crazy.
Especially for her to be the only one to get
when I think back on the show, when there was like an argument dynamic between Diddy and somebody, it would always be for the most part.
I always thought it was because they was just two headstrong individuals, and she was like kind of like the leader.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? They gonna butt heads, but nah, they probably had some shit going on.
That conversation was telling you not the same Aubrey I remember, and I'm like, bro, what did that got to do with anything?
06 to 08 was a wild time for reality TV,
yeah,
bro.
It was.
05, my bad. 05 to 08 was a wild time for reality TV, bro. I'm sorry. That shit was hilarious. But that Remy and Eazy situation, nasty. It's nasty. You can't, even if you try to come up with some shit, you can't make up no excuses for that.
They wrong. They wrong as hell. But they grown up, so can't really,
And that can affect the business with the league. It definitely can, because now people are
other rappers gonna look at that shit like, bro, like, come on, bro, what y'all doing, man?
I mean, like, he still got his bread. I mean, he won. He got his bread, and it was good for him. And he gonna go and do another event, but nah, bad. Like the excuse me, the women's gotta take that L on that one. I'm sorry. And with Jada Pinkett Smith too. I'm sorry.
That's crazy too.
Where's the cap on this shit, bro? It gotta be a statute of limitations on this shit, bro. Don't get it fucked up. I'm not invested in this shit. It just looked fucking crazy.
I salute my wife. What it was this anniversary or birthday?
Her birthday.
I give a heartfelt, public, happy birthday to my wife, and then right after that, she posted.
You go on your IG and post a video. You and Tupac dancing in 99.
In high school.
In high school, my bad. In
88, 89.
She know what she doing. Again, playing with the people in their face, bro. It's madness.
That's a thing. Hey, that's the episode playing in my face.
I think Will done charged that shit to the game. I think he's accepted that.
That's not good. That's not good.
What if it's? Let me play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. What if he's okay with it?
I mean,
he got no choice.
He got no choice at this point. But if that's what he's genuinely cool with,
because I mean, we've heard him say before that he tried to be Tupac at one point in his life.
That's kind of insane.
And that's why I haven't read Will's book, but I've seen parts of it, and Will has dispelled a lot of shit in that book, like even about like how, even down to his sex life. What stood out to me, I read a part when he was like he was just so bad with just fucking so many different women that he would throw up after.
I did read that he was addicted. He had an addiction, kind of, right?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
just being with multiple.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, which I can understand. And I'm asking another question off the heels of that too. But just in terms of this shit, it's like, what if he's okay with it? What if he's already charged it to the game?
Like, all right, now it's a difference. If he's charged to the game, that's bad for his mental. Like, if he's genuinely into that type of shit, like, that's his.
No, I'm just talking about the aspect of her always celebrating him the way that she do. That's what I'm talking about.
I think at some point, bro, it's like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
We still married.
It looked like you don't want to, like, I'm a consolation prize.
She settled.
Like, I'm only with you because this nigga died, unfortunately.
That's fucked up.
That's what it is. But who's to say Tupac would even chose her?
Tupac was married when he died. That's the thing. He was married when he passed.
He was?
He was engaged to Khadida.
Oh, Khadida, yeah.
Khadida, yeah. Because that ring that Drake brought, that crown ring, he bought that as his engagement ring to her. Because engraved, it got Tupac and Khadida in there.
That's crazy. I didn't know. I knew he was engaged. Yeah, matter of fact, I do remember now.
He was engaged.
He was engaged when he died.
But we also know, I'm just from stories of Tupac, I don't think marriage would have mattered. If he wants your girl, he's going to get your girl, bro.
Bro, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
You gotta think, you heard the story of Big Gip? Because Big Gip was cool with Pac. Mm-hmm. Big Gip was like when he played, because he played Hit 'Em Up for Goody Mob first. He said when they rolled on Tupac in the studio, he had Left Eye on his lap, and his wife and Shorty was in the studio too. So Pac was like that.
I believe that. I could believe that.
So I don't think.
I mean, Dog was a sex symbol. On top of being a gangster rapper.
He was Tupac.
He was Tupac.
Fuck the gangster shit. He was Tupac.
Nah, he was Tupac. Yeah, his name is his own category.
Yeah. So
I mean, the women loved him. So I can believe that. He was with he dated Shorty from White Man Can't Jump.
Rosie Perez. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Shorty from the other Shorty from Different World, Jasmine Guy. They dated
Jasmine. Yeah. He was with Jasmine. He stayed with her after he got shot. Actually, yeah. So I mean, it's on brand for him.
He's the original Mr. Bitches.
Facts. So I mean, but I feel like it is a statute of limitations on it. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. You still crying over your ex?
You kind of
man been dead for 25 years.
Damn near 30 years. Like you kind of
near 30.
You
bro.
kind of playing with me now. You've been playing with me, but now it's kind of like, come on. You done fuck this little nigga. You still be celebrating this nigga.
I think it's a breakup. For me, I think I'll break up with you. It's in between like you like, okay, I understand it. If y'all had something going on, y'all was together for X amount of years, do that shit silently, my nigga. Do that shit silently. I'ma stand on that one, lady. I'm sorry. Do that shit silently, bruh. We are together. If I give you a birthday shout out, bro, don't post you and your ex back in high school.
That's
bruh.
Crazy. That's
mad disrespectful.
That's crazy. That's insane.
I couldn't get away with doing no shit like that after you gave me a birthday post.
That's crazy. We would have a conversation about that shit if I did that, bro. That's crazy.
You might not even want to be my girl if I do some shit like that.
That's crazy.
She's not gonna be your girl if you did some shit like that.
My girl put a heartfelt message to me, and I post me. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy.
You and your ex from 2007.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because it's crazy for a lot of reasons.
Super crazy.
Super crazy, bro.
Super crazy.
Insane, bro. Wow. You know, you got to stand for something. You know, at this point, you got to stand.
But that's why I'm asking, what if Will is just like, you know?
If he genuinely likes that, then I don't sex shame or kink shame niggas. I just think it's weird if he genuinely likes that.
No, I don't think he's looking at it as a sexual thing. I'm just looking at oh, I'm allow her. What if he's saying I'm allowing her to celebrate Tupac in whatever like that she wants to? What if he's saying
at some point that shit get old, bro? I'm sorry, like.
So you don't believe it,
man? How long you let your girl celebrate her ex who passed, bro? How long, like, really?
In that light, never.
So like that's your standard,
never,
right? And that's
never.
I kind of
not in that light. Hell no.
I feel like
because I get it. You got history with somebody. If they had an instant death that rocked you, I understand.
Yeah.
But you better not ever do that shit around me.
Like, bro, like what? So wait,
keep that shit private.
When did Jada and Smith and Will get together?
97. They got married on like 97, December 97. They got married in December 97. So they had been together before this man was dead.
So they possibly was dating when he died.
Facts, yes.
So yeah, she tripping, bro. She tripping. What happened, bro?
No, this
look like you got some breaking news.
No, my phone started.
What to say? I thought something happened, like something major. But yeah, man, listen, man. As far as that whole like, bro, I feel like you should try to do that. You should try to heal up before you even get in another relationship. I don't think Jada was fully healed before she got with Will.
So you feel like he was a consolation prize?
He was consolation prize. So like another rapper, but I ain't gonna speak on him right now.
I think that's one of the lowest lows men can have as a man.
Being the plan, not B, but plan E.
Being the consolation prize.
Yeah.
And a lot of us are now currently. And some of them realize it, some of them don't. Some of them realize it because they probably realize they couldn't get nothing else out here, so they'll settle for that. Others, they blinded. They don't even know. Like, you remember that TikTok? I think it was Sage. You remember that TikTok video? It was like, take a drink for everything for you versus your ex. All right, who was the best at this? A girl, your man now, or your ex? And she kept drinking. Yeah. Who was the best man to drink? So she didn't drink. It was for her current boyfriend. She drunk. It was for the ex. She drunk at least 8 times in that video.
That's crazy.
And he just sitting there looking like,
bitch, you might as well finish that drink because we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
You want another one? You want another one?
Because it should be no hesitation as when it comes to me. It would be the same for you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even
playing with you.
I'm not even thinking about her.
Yeah,
you know
facts.
That's my thing. That's where I'm at. I'm not even thinking about her.
Like, God forbid something happened. I'm with a girl right now. Something happened. God forbid something happened to my ex. There's no way I can celebrate that while I'm with my current girl, or think about the times. No. I'd be like, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I probably pay respects and something.
I'm not posting her at all.
I'm not like doing all that other shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
No, I'm not posting her. I'm not even
wake up my
that.
birthday.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And you post me? And my current girl post me? No. We can't do that. And this is a yearly thing.
Yeah.
So this tells me on her birthday. This ain't Pac's birthday. His anniversary, his death. This is her birthday.
It's her birthday.
Tupac is the most important person to her in her life.
Man. The most important man in her life, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say person because she got kids. Man in her life. You ain't post Will on your birthday. You post this man.
That had to have been a different type of level of intimacy, bro. Like, the fact that she's still harping on that shit.
Bro, he be visiting her in her sleep.
That's crazy, bro. I believe that type of shit, but it's like,
he be visiting her sometimes. I believe
maybe
that.
It's just her infatuation behind it. And also she knows that her infatuation behind Pac is going to continue to keep her in talks. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Talks.
In her, everybody.
You think she cares about being relevant?
That's a nasty play.
For sure.
That's a nasty play, Drew.
For sure.
You think Jada care about attention?
For sure. For sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
But she done been playing this man face for a minute, bro. Like, the August Alsina shit was fucking nasty. That's nasty.
That was a nasty play. That was a disgusting.
And then even when they had the red table talk, it was like, oh, they wasn't together. But still, my nigga, you got this man around the kids like we friends for real. Y'all not friends for real. Y'all fucking. That's crazy. You got your sneaky link involved with my kids. Like, come on, bro. Bro, I can't do that. Again, I can't do that. Yeah. I can't have my girl. And then it's not like he just a regular nigga. He's an artist.
Yeah. But, honestly, I really think, at some point, you have to look outside the money. And, them together make a lot of money.
100%. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So to break that up, it would be very...
No, it wouldn't make sense.
It wouldn't make sense. And so the best thing you can do is allow Goofy to be Goofy. And you continue to do your life. But then at what point do you
At what... Do we come back at what cost, bro?
You know what I'm
At
saying?
what cost?
Like, when is enough enough?
I'm getting a divorce.
When do you call? You know what I'm saying? Fuck the money
for my peace of mind.
100%. But that's the thing: is Will at peace with this? Because at this point,
that's what I'm actually saying. Look outside looking in, it look like he is.
Yeah, I mean,
how he move, he don't be disgruntled about that shit. Even when I watched the red table talk sit down between him and that whole August Alsina shit, there was a part of him that was like, all right, like you fuck this nigga, like that's kind of crazy. But all in all, though, it looked like he was just like charging that shit to the game.
But that come back. Everything come back to us having to wear shit, bro. He can't, bro.
It's the public shit. I'm only speaking for the public shit because they put this shit out here.
Yeah.
So let's go back to
yeah.
this. He was willing to slap another man because he made a joke about your alopecia.
Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, what did he have to do? He had to wear all the criticism that came behind that, though. He still had to wear a lot of shit.
Banned from the show
on the strength of Jada at the Red Table Talk. He had to man up and have a mature conversation with her.
But you get to post your ex on your birthday.
You can't get that man the respect of just letting that shit be what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
100% hit it on the head, Mo.
Yeah.
Just let it be what it is.
But see, I mean, that was the thing. I feel like Will was able. I mean, it's been a lot of pent up shit, and that might.
I think he got it out in that book
that
too.
moment. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's enough is enough. You know what I mean? Like I have to take this shit on the chin every day. Pause.
Will has been wearing a lot of shit,
right?
Bro.
And that's for him has to be. I mean, we're fucking human, bro. So it's at what point?
It's only so much, bro.
And so that right there in front of all this around me, I might have had a little Henny in me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they definitely was drinking. They was drinking.
What I'm saying? So for him to get up, position himself, and slap the taste out of him, bro. I still, again, it's the right place and the right time for any of that. But as I mean, then you see what Jada does and how she treats the man and continues to play in the man's face.
Oh, after the slap, she was like, he shouldn't
She shouldn't have did that. She still didn't have the man back.
You didn't even have the man back for you.
Again,
that's crazy.
We're only together because of the kids and the money, and that's what it's showing
a
to
great
me.
business relationship.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm thinking back how they got together. I think Jada even said because she took him from the first baby mama. Remember? Because when they first met, she was like, "I'm going to take Will from you," or some shit like that. She said that.
She had a little masculinity in her, you know. She got some thug in her, pause. But you know what I'm saying?
Never mind. I was
Literally.
about to say.
No pun intended or pun intended?
I was to say who put it there.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, bro. I mean, at this point, it has to be.
Let me ask y'all a question. How much? Because me and Mo was talking about this when you came here, Drew. What's your limit to wearing shit as a man, as regards to the opposite sex, as far as disrespect or
what's your
something?
What's your this is it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Playing in my face, bro.
Yeah,
like
that. Even talking, I'm not talking about in a relationship. I'm talking about just dealing, like even like how me and you deal with women now.
No, I mean,
as a single man.
Yeah, I mean, it was one thing that, you know, I had to be real, and that's just I just cannot. Again, like how I want to go about my life is up to me, my choices, and that's one thing that I'm just not going to stand for. It's the continuation of if I was trying to pursue you and it didn't work out, you was pursuing other people.
That's
while
fine.
You know what I'm saying? Cool. Now you don't go. You got a baby. It didn't work out with the man. Now you knocking on my door again. No. You don't went to go play.
You got to stand on that.
You see what I'm saying? You don't went to play. You don't had a baby. Even if you want to say you even coming back, you had a baby on me. You see what I'm saying? So it's a case of that too. I'm cool. Because ultimately, bro, you had that choice. That could have been us.
I can only do a couple things for you at this point.
Facts. And I can only guide you to be like, hey, man, I thank you for your interest, but I have moved on. You know what I mean? And that's just really where I have to stand with that shit, Mike. Because ultimately, bro, my happiness matters to me. And that right there, even to say I really like this individual, and you go off and do some shit like this, nah, bro. It's my right to say that I'm cool.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is common courtesy communication.
Facts.
Like, I have a big, like, I've been burying that shit for a long time, bro, with a lot of people, bro. Real shit. Like, even just not even, like, even business-wise, like, work-wise. Like, common courtesy is such a simple fucking task, my nigga. It's a simple fucking task. So, like, even with the opposite sex, it's kind of like, bro, like, my nigga, you don't owe me nothing but just common courtesy. If you can't do something. That's it. That's all I ask. I don't give a fuck about what you do.
Especially in them initial stages. Like, I'm not clocking you or nothing.
I'm not clocking you, bruh. But if we plan something, you don't say nothing, bruh. But if I say something,
you doing too much. No, I'm not doing too much. I just want my time accounted for correctly.
That's it.
That'd be the thing.
That's it. Now, sometimes if that happens, most niggas be like, "Oh man, just ignore." Sometimes I get tired of ignoring that shit, bro. No, you gotta get these bars. You gotta get these bars, bro. I'm sorry.
You was preaching just now, Drew. Because
you gotta get these bars, man. I'm sorry.
Motherfuckers will ghost you or something, or Eurostep you, however it calls me, and then they'll go and life will humble them in some way. Sometimes it'll be a kid. Sometimes they'll meet their match, and nigga might dog them the fuck out, and then. Now they wanna sip that coffee now. Mm-hmm. Nah, you can sip that coffee somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
It's not
because I don't even look at you the same now. You know, I don't have that same flair about you because you
and it's a messed up situation.
It's messed up because it didn't have to be that way.
It didn't. You see what I'm saying? And then it's like, don't come back and be like, well, I just know like you're a good person. And
why? Bro. I was a good person then too.
Facts.
I was a good person.
You just wanted to play instead of you saying you just wanted to play.
Just be real and say, hey, I just want to fuck off, bro. I was fucking off. I respect that more and then you. Now don't try to sympathy pussy me to death. Yeah. No, I don't want that.
This chick told me yesterday we real cool. Fuck with her. She told me, she was like, some people they get anxiety when they gotta keep it real. And I never thought about that. And I was like, yeah, some people be scared to keep it real. They don't want to stand on their shit.
Right.
They don't want to tell a person, hey, I'm not interested. Hey, I can't make this. Fuck whatever excuse you got. You can't even just tell a person you can't make something. Even if you don't throw it out there, we can replan. But the ghosting shit, bro, is weak as fuck. And what I don't stand, what I don't like, and I'll never like this shit, bro, do not do that and be watching my stories at the same time. That is wild. I think you got to
That's kind of weird.
I think you got to be some type of pathic if you do some shit like that. I don't know what type of pathic, but you some type of pathic if you blatantly ignoring somebody, but you watching their story and knowing they can see you. Like, my nigga, I see you. Yeah, and you not saying nothing.
That's kind of crazy.
But it's a telltale. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm cool on you because this is how you conduct yourself.
Right.
You can't give me the common courtesy to say, now I feel like you one of them type of girls to be like, oh, I'm pregnant just to keep you around. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna try to manipulate
me into situations nonstop because there's something that's not there. It's not registering correctly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's very scary. And I've dealt with women in that instance. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I also know how I conduct myself. So you can't play me in that manner. You know what I mean? You just can't play me in that manner. But I also will tell you, bro, it's a nasty game out here with people trying to double back and allowing people to double back, triple back, quadruple back. See what I'm saying? Man's done box you off, but you still love the man. Okay, go love that man. You know it's greener over on this other side, but you prefer the fast money, the nigga who gonna rough you up and shit. And we talked about that shit when the pod that I engineered or whatnot, and the shit that they were even saying. You know what I mean? And it's a mindset, but I also still.
You talking about with the ladies with the young ladies?
Yeah, and it's one of those things like it's fast, it looks good, you can get what you want from it, but ultimately it's only satisfying piece of you.
Yeah.
If you can't love yourself to make yourself happy, ain't nobody else gonna make you happy. You know what I mean? You can't find a piece of a void in somebody and then be like, okay, I need you for this reason, and that's the only reason. And I think even if you look at Will and Jada, there's a piece of Will that Jada needs essentially, but outside of that shit, she don't need the nigga.
Yeah,
that's how it look like to me. She don't need him. She would be okay if the nigga just
relationships are way more broad than that, man. Like you gotta cover a lot of bases, and it gotta be like genuine. Like that's just I wouldn't be harping on, an ex that passed that long ago when
30 years.
I got somebody that's genuinely trying to love me publicly. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
out loud.
And nobody's asking for this. We don't care.
We don't give a fuck. That be the thing with her, bro. She gotta knock it the fuck off, bro. Like we don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah.
But people are warranted to have these opinions because you put that shit out here.
Let that shit be what it is.
Let that shit be what it is, bro. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I kind of want to know how the ex-fiance feels. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about the one before her?
Yeah. Well, I mean, his fiance up until he passed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about that's Quincy Jones' daughter too?
Okay,
yeah, daughter.
Yeah, I kind of wonder how she feels about it.
She don't speak on that shit at all like that.
You know what I'm saying? It's weird.
Yeah,
it's just weird because
even if she does, I haven't seen it because she don't got a social media presence. But I haven't seen her do the shit that Jada do.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Because he's a fucking adult. That's probably why. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, also,
they probably had more of a better understanding of each other than them two, honestly.
And I was just about to say that when you really got a better understanding, you don't got to put on the show for the public. And I feel like that's a part of it, like Drew said, like as far as the attention thing, like my nigga, we know that publicly you and Pac had a thing more than Kadada and Pac had a thing because of your name. Okay, cool. Enough.
Yeah. And that's a woman that was actually engaged to the man.
You was never engaged to that man.
You just dignitized. Honestly, that's what it's giving.
That's what it is giving, bro. That's
30 years later?
Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
Nigga, bend that back over like you ain't never had it before, bro. And I get it. Like, and we all know shorties that be like, bro, like the sex is crazy. You know what I mean? Like when you link up with that shorty, you just go crazy, and that's what it be. You know?
And that's all it is.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure Pop probably even voiced that to her, but she was such in a fantasy, and still is in a fantasy behind the man that it's enough. I mean, I feel like for real, bro. I just feel for the man. Like it's a lose for him, no matter what it is. So it's just like
because he in too deep. Like they got kids. Like he got kids. Like you know what I'm saying? And I don't know.
And they weird too. So it's just trickle down, man.
Yeah,
it just trickle down.
Yeah, that shit was weird though, man. But hey, I don't want to be in y'all business, man.
And we only in y'all business because y'all tell us.
The August shit was enough.
Yeah, it was.
That shit was enough, man.
Yeah, the red table, the sit downs, all that shit, man.
We didn't even need a red table off the heels of that shit. Y'all could have just let that shit die down, but you did a red table behind that shit. Yeah. Now you still got the Will Smith memes behind that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like it's
another thing he gotta wear. He's the one that gets the brunt end of this shit. Like,
that slap was a buildup of a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And that's why y'all can't fault him. And that's why I feel like the people
I'm mad at Will for that slap.
That's what I'm saying. You can't not judge him because ultimately, bruv, again, I know the people in this room, and if you're open, if we having a roast session of my lady, tell you right now, Drew Dash getting the fuck up. Yeah. I don't care what me and my shorty got going on. That ain't none of y'all business. That's none of y'all business. But in this instance right here, as we're sitting down, oh no.
And that's why I feel like Chris should have known. He should have known better than that. He should have known better.
And my thing is too, like
that's a serious condition that she had. Like you don't.
And that's why I say everybody got their triggers. Like when I had conversations with y'all, I remember me and Drew had a conversation some months back, and I expressed to him about something somebody did I ain't like. But he could tell when I'm talking to him about it, like, I was really bothered by that shit because that's how much of an ick it is for me. Because it don't take much to give somebody fucking common courtesy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, fuck me, basically. Fuck what I had going. Fuck my time. Fuck my effort. You see what I'm saying? Like, that shit. But it'd be the same ones turn around and then preach this other shit. Like, nah, man, you full of shit, bro. And in the grand scheme, a lot of people don't live the shit that they talk about.
Yeah.
Because if I'm wrong, I'm dead fucking wrong. And I own up to my shit. But it's not going to be a consistent thing. Like, if you had to come with me, you had a conversation some months ago about some shit I did that you didn't like. If I was to continue to do that shit, would you still be here engineering the pod?
Nope.
It's an accountability thing, bruh. You know what I'm saying? People don't even want to do that. So it's be like, damn, so just fuck me. I just talked to you about this, and you continuously doing it. And this go for niggas. So I tell them, like, bro, like, I'm telling you something I don't like, and you still doing it. I can't fuck with you.
Playing in my face.
You play it in my face, bro.
Crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you play it out in the public like that, that make it even 10 times worse, bro.
Oh, man, it's just not cool.
That shit not cool, bro. I don't care how she try to dress that shit up. That shit whack. So, like, let's get into some sports shit, man, if we get up out of here, man. So, Dion got his ass waxed yesterday by Oregon because, you know, this shit has become a weekly thing, and you know, everybody been supporting Dion, but I saw it coming. I'm sorry.
They had to lose at some point. They got to lose.
I had them still winning 5 to 7 games this year. Anyway,
my thing is this. Hats off to Oregon. They prepared.
They stood on their shit.
They came prepared. My thing is to the coach. You can come to the front of the class for me. Because you know, now you want to pop your shit. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard him speak his vocal.
Come on now.
But so I mean, it is what it is.
Like, I mean, you got your right. Pop your collar. Yeah. Yes, you got it. You got this win. But the whole point of all this was after game one, the big eyes opener for everybody. The whole thing about this shit is he's coming.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is. It ain't gonna take this. It might not be this year. Might not be next year.
Oh, but it's coming. Though.
It's coming.
Yeah, he's got to really get the boys in the trenches.
But this
shit is gonna get crazy.
100%. But Mike is coming. You see what I'm saying?
It's coming.
I mean,
this is his first year. He's already won.
He's already addressed that. He's like, I know what I need to do. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
So
it's gonna be games like this.
I think every coach is gonna look at this shit because it's not about the game. It's about Dion.
Yeah.
And they are taking this shit personal.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't take it personal.
Because Dion even said that he was like, y'all, they focus more on beating me.
Yeah, exactly. They focus. So I get it from the coach's standpoint. Oh, they focus on clicks. We're focused on wins. Cool play on words. He backed it up. I give him that. But I don't think all y'all should take, even on the Colorado coach's staff, and I saw somebody was like, damn, all this shit personal. Was like, I don't think y'all should be addressing this game as personal. It's football at the end of the day. It's competitive. Mm-hmm. But y'all don't got no personal vendettas against each other. If you upset that Dion is getting more coverage, that ain't Dion's fault.
That's not Dion's fault.
He's Dion fucking Sanders
Deion
for
Sanders.
a reason.
So
if we go into a game, and the only game where I feel like the coverage is going to be equal is the USC game because USC is ranked top 5. Mm-hmm. They got Caleb Williams. Mm-hmm. But you as Oregon can't get upset because the highlight is on them. Now you go out there and you cut their ass, but Dion ain't got nothing personal against you.
Nothing at all.
So if we want to be real and compare, he's done more than you.
Yeah.
On every level.
Yeah.
Right.
Now next year, now it's personal.
Yes,
you see what I'm saying? Because you popping your shit.
And y'all gonna have to go to Colorado next year.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
You know Dion not gonna forget none of that.
No. 42-7 ass cutting. 35-0 halftime.
Now watch how many people get flipped from off of Oregon.
That may happen. Transfer portal about to be heavy.
Y'all watch what I say now.
So I mean, all in all though, I expected this ass whooping. The spread for the game was Oregon favored by 21. They won by what, 32, 35, something like that.
Yeah. Something crazy.
So it's not like I do see them getting their ass cut next week too. I do see that.
My bring your ass to the front of the classroom goes to Cardi Steele. She is a Phoenix-based sports journalist. She had a particular tweet that stood out to me, which was kind of like, damn, like that's a crazy blanket statement to make while this game going on. The coded language is crazy. She says, Oregon is taking a stand for all of us with the clapping emoji. What are you talking about?
Who is us?
Who is us?
What is going on?
This not football no more.
All right.
That's not football.
And here we go again with what I always say. It always comes down to black and white.
Always.
No matter what it is.
you just want to shut a black man up. That's what it is.
And
this is like telling LeBron shut up and dribble.
Come on now.
That's exactly what. That's how I take that. They're taking a stand for us.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
What color was those hands?
Huh?
The color of the emoji hands?
Oh, this is it right here. I'm gonna show you it. It's the yellow hands.
Okay.
It's the mac and cheese hands. We know what it is.
She wanted to put the white, but she held it down and switched it over. She knew what she was doing.
Because it's neutral.
It's the code. It's the code. This is coded language, like a mom.
What you mean us?
Now, I saw a lot of people were mad that Coach Landon was talking this shit, and I'm like, this sports, brothers. He earned that. He earned that. I ain't mad at none of that. This is what comes with this shit, because had Colorado won, you know Dion was popping this shit. I ain't mad at that. That's shit talking. This right here is different. Mm-hmm. That's coded language. That's coded racism right there. Because who's us? And how is this taking a stand? What is this?
And what is the problem?
What is the problem? This is crazy to me. Like, taking a stand for all of us.
Man, bro, that's blatant. You're telling me telltale right there. What
fuck
it
this
is.
Nigga.
Yep.
Fuck this nigga.
And that's nasty.
That's what that's.
You know what I didn't like? I didn't like the HBCU jokes at Dion. That's corny.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
It's loser shit.
That's loser shit.
Because honestly,
y'all still mad about that shit? Go support Jackson State now. Then
no.
Go support them now.
Yeah, that's loser shit.
Because honestly,
now's the time to support Jackson State. Go support them now instead of talking about this man.
because honestly, when you think about it, those HBCUs when they play these top schools like Oregon,
they getting it worse.
Oh my God!
Didn't State play
Oh my God!
That's lame shit. And they couldn't wait. They had them shits in the draft like HBCU.
Get your corny ass on
my
somewhere,
nigga,
man.
like.
You HBCU niggas still on Dion nuts, man. Going on somewhere, bro.
Man, get that shit going, man. Y'all niggas lames, man. That shit was weird.
Should have did what y'all needed to do to keep him there.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
You can feel however you felt about, and like I said, we talked about it before, but my nigga, what's done is done. He's here now. He's successful. He's impacting lives. He's still impacting lives. Let that shit go. That HBCU joke shit ain't hitting like how y'all think, bro.
It don't.
That shit weird. That shit lame. That shit lame.
It's lame.
That shit lame.
I'm not even gonna say it's bitter or nothing like that.
No, that shit lame.
It's corny. It's corny nigga shit, bro.
Because y'all got HBC. Most people got who's making these jokes has HBCUs that's around their area or close
that they
to
don't support.
That they don't support.
They don't support.
Got a hoodie, a flag, a nothing
and
to
this
support
is what
that.
happens when you got people who don't watch college football insert themselves in this shit.
And that's what was going on with the Lansing, like with the speech. They was like, this is code. I was like, nah, that's not code. He just talking this shit. He
exactly.
talking this shit,
so
bro.
my thing is this.
That
also,
tweet that I read was coded. That's coded.
That's why I say yesterday. Two things can be true within this shit. Y'all niggas lame for them HBCU jokes, but Dion also can get jokes for being down 35-0.
Oh,
niggas like, oh, y'all turn. No, he gonna get. It don't matter who it is. If you down 35-0, everybody
kicked,
get
got
jokes.
his ass kicked. That's just what happened. That's what happened.
Nobody's exempt from jokes, but the HBCU jokes is lame.
Niggas
them shits are lame.
I saw niggas. Oh. Yeah, I mean, he is losing, but this is looking like more personal shit. And I'm like, bro, he just getting his ass kicked, bro. That's what it is. Lansman's gonna talk his shit. Landon's gonna coach. The coach from Oregon's gonna talk his shit, bro. That's just what it is. Like,
what is personal to Oregon? Like Dion has yet to say anything crazy to Oregon. There was no static,
it's that
no
persona,
smoke.
man. It's
you
that
see
persona,
what I'm saying?
man.
So,
it's that persona. It's that. Who do you think you are, nigga? I'm Dion fucking Sanders.
Yeah,
that's who I am.
Yeah. Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Elite in two sports.
Yes.
At least two of them.
Only nigga that played Super Bowl and World Series at the same
bad
time.
In 53.
Yes.
Bad in 53 in the World Series.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about that shit. Who I think I am. I know who I am.
Yeah.
But they be getting so week by week, because this ain't going to be the last one. Week by week, you're going to have coaches with these little underlying, you will have writers like her with that underlying racism. You see what I'm saying? Like
that's what we need to be addressing, not this whole other shit.
I don't care about Landon. Yeah. That tweet spoke for a lot of racist white Americans. Mm-hmm. Period.
No, they don't want to see black win.
All them F-150 niggas, bro.
Yeah. Facts. My bad, Drew. Go ahead.
No, but my thing is this: I called him to the front of the table. I mean, front of the class, because ultimately, dog, don't pop your like, bruv. You knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this man he's getting his feet wet into the shit, bruv. So relax. You know what I mean? But again, it's shit talking, cool, whatever.
Yeah. But no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But let's relax now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just relax.
Because you gonna be like Dabo next year with this whole, I don't like the transfer. Yeah.
He gonna bend the knee.
He gonna bend the knee.
He gonna bend the knee. Mm-hmm. And mine come to the front of the class because all of ours was sports. So mine is Clemson fans.
Uh-oh. You got it. I'm gonna pull a mic because you got this.
I mean, hey, y'all niggas, man, y'all throw. I mean, this has been since the beginning of time I got on Twitter. Y'all niggas throw rocks and hide y'all hand. Now, one of y'all in my mentions talking about, oh, did y'all beat us or we beat ourselves? Nigga, we won the game. Mm-hmm. We shouldn't have been in the game with y'all, period, because y'all niggas ass like how I said before. But hey, it is what it is. But y'all the ones who put a white cornerback on Keon Coleman. That's all I got to say. I don't got nothing to do with y'all play calls. Y'all niggas lost, nigga. So y'all had tweets for me before. Now all of a sudden it's did we beat nigga? We won the game and y'all niggas lost. So just hold that.
Don't try to reverse psychology me, nigga.
Don't try to reverse psychology me.
Either way, you lost.
Hold that L, Clemson fans. Hold that L. And don't make this shit about no degrees or make it personal. Now I don't give a fuck about that. Y'all niggas hold that L. And fuck your coach, too, because I don't give a fuck about Dabo Swinney.
Yeah, fuck Dabo, man.
Fuck out of here. Nose up in this motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck Dabo. I said it, and I stand on it, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You dig.
So, yeah, we out with that.
Yeah, that was interesting. And it was so funny because this guy.
Oh, everybody was on the TL watching that game. Now y'all was waiting for the L.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I saw Clemson tweets. Clemson, black Clemson people talking about, is Dabo drunk? No. He's not drunk.
Nah,
he just
not
gets his
drunk.
ass
He just
kicked.
getting his ass kicked. He might be punch drunk. I'll give him that. He punch drunk in a motherfucker.
And we can do this tick for tack. Oh, we shouldn't have been. First of all, your man was holding my dog before the end of regulation on the pass down by the end zone. Yanking my man's shoulder pad. They ain't throw the flag. So we can nitpick with a lot of shit, bro. At the end of the day, I said we was going to win. We win. We didn't win in the fashion that I like.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way that we won, but we won. I still think we got to clean up some shit because I don't think we really looking like contenders. Like, I can be a realist fan too, but still support my niggas. So, but we beat Clemson in Clemson.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm good.
Y'all might have a new Jadeveon Clowney tape with that damn scoop and score, sack, scoop and score.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Oh my God. That's right when I turned the TV on, bro.
That's crazy.
I text Tuna. I said, "You're welcome, nigga."
That was crazy.
Yeah,
I said, "Yeah, bro. That boy get crack. That boy done
Scoop and score.
Scoop and score. Yeah, man. That was beautiful to see that shit.
But yeah, man. I'm loving Clemson's downfall. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, man. Fuck Clemson, man. that's all I gotta say. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas, man. But what else we got on from the sports shit? Dame supposedly supposed to be getting traded soon. I don't know if y'all seen those rumors.
I did see
Well,
that.
honestly,
I'm seeing 3-team trades between the Heat, Bulls, and Portland.
Oh, y'all got a hand in that?
That's what I'm seeing. But you know me, I put a little bait out there yesterday.
What you say?
Dame and Giannis 2025.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
In Chicago.
I honestly.
In Chicago.
Because Dame has been linked for a trade for us.
Okay.
And he's in the latest. And
So-
he's just been on it is what it is. So the Dame trade talks are ramping back up.
Okay, so
brother, niggas
Giannis.
said running pole to pole. They said, "Hey yo,
Yeah, Cam was like, "Yo, that's crazy.
that's crazy.
That's
Like,
crazy."
yo,
Early in the show now, off the rip.
That's like the first 5 minutes. So Giannis. So this is coming off. So Giannis. Is somebody in Giannis camp saying he want to trade or something, or
They're just evaluating his 2025 free agency.
Because it's been a lot coming out about his displeasure with the amount of talent around him.
I mean, that could be a thing, but I mean,
Because they've been saying because that's where the shit with Shannon Sharp was coming from. He was saying, "Well, shit, you got two of your brothers on who taking 2 roster spots. Like you have 2 glorified cheerleaders.
No, but what they call that though?
It's nepotism.
Oh, okay, stand on that.
I mean, but if they not worth a damn, then I mean,
Them niggas should never be in the league. They are not good.
yeah, they not.
They're not good NBA level players. Period. They're not.
That one who been what's his name, Donis or something like he sucks. Like he sucks.
Denias.
He
Yeah,
sucks,
he
bro.
sucks.
Like he absolutely sucks. The one that been with the Bucks,
Yeah,
right?
he's ass.
He sucks, bro. Like he be popping shit too. Like he be right there when Giannis ran up on old boy. I forgot who it was when he ran.
Montrez.
He ran up on Montrez. He was right. I'm like, first off, I would have punched him first. Like he the nigga that get punched first.
But see, this is pregame though, so Montrez, like you know, it's like we gonna kick.
Like nigga, like you have the audacity, nigga. Like I just don't. I don't know.
The only reason why I know about the Dame bullshit because somebody sent me because Levine is in it. And y'all know how I feel about Levine.
Right.
So there's like, oh, your man's about to get shit for Dame. I'm like, why would you not trade DeRozan? But I get it. Levine is younger.
Yeah,
he makes more sense in the trade.
And if
Here's my thing. I would love Dame in Chicago because Lord knows he need a fucking point guard. But Dame has been kind of injury prone.
And what's your
lately.
what's your real window if what else do you put around him in Chicago right now?
2 years, 2-3 years. Especially if we get his let's say hypothetically saying Dame does come to Chicago, we got to get Giannis.
You gotta get somebody.
We gotta get Giannis or somebody on his level. I'm sorry, but this 3-team trade deal that I'm hearing, I don't know the teams, but the people that I'm hearing supposedly be getting traded is Levine, Tyler Hero, and Dame.
That's crazy.
Those are the 3 names I keep hearing.
That's crazy. So Tyler Hero to Portland.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, possibly or Chicago maybe.
He's gonna cook out anywhere. Anywhere he'll be straight out of those teams.
And Levine to the Heat, basically.
That's what they say.
Levine would be. So Miami had to get somebody in return. I don't know how the 3 teams.
That's what I'm saying. Miami would have to get Levine.
So I don't know.
But we are a month out from the NBA season today.
Yeah, training camp starting a month. But that's crazy how the Dame talks was so hot towards the end of July and August.
Then it cooled down.
No, it completely died down. Now that shit ramping back up. So it's like, Who knows what the fuck gonna happen with Dame?
Maybe
man.
they might be motivated to get.
I just always wanted him to stand on his shit too, though, because I was tired of his shit. Nigga, just say you want to trade. Trade. There's nothing wrong with asking for a trade, bro. Nothing wrong with that. But you don't want to be in Portland no more. That I do know.
That's a fact.
That I do know. I don't give a damn how you try to dress that shit up. Get that shit the fuck out of here, nigga. It is what it is. Drew kicked my ass at fantasy last week.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, I got to get my shit together before this for kickoff.
Shit, you had your man starting. He ain't even play.
Yeah, he ain't play at all. I might have fucked up. I thought he was gonna play because I read the report and said
they usually give you a certain time frame for you to get him out of there though.
Yeah, I missed it because all that shit was going down at the job that night too. So it was like I didn't know what was going on. I look up, it's already.
Oh, so Jalen Waddle, he's out. I gotta get him out of there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it felt good, man. 2-0, baby.
Yeah, I might lose this week, but I was 2-0. So I went 2-0 for between both my my leagues. So
yeah, one league I'm 0-2, man. I gotta get that shit together. But I auto draft that whole league, so
yeah. I feel like the ones you auto draft, you be having problems with.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I got one person out. I got Kareem Hunt on that one just now.
Yeah.
So, but not just now. I got it earlier in the week.
I made it my shit right now because 3 of them already a lot. Shout out my dog Christian McCaffrey, man. You've been balling, man. I'm happy to see you do your thing in San Francisco. Contrary to popular belief, he's been balling, holding it down like the best running back I know he can be. That's my dog right there. Salute to him. He's been doing his thing. Panthers, y'all not getting nothing more out of me. I'm gonna just say this though. I don't know what the difference between Matt Rule and Frank Wright. Look like Matt Rule's still the coach of my team. That's all I can say about that. That's pretty much all I got, man. I'm being real, bro.
Hey, man, that's crazy. It's only week 3.
Semi come to the front of the stage. Bart Scott, man, that was some nasty shit you said about Trevon Diggs.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that
wasn't the time for that. The worst thing can happen with the Dallas Cowboys. That's fucked up.
Then he smirked too.
Yeah, he thought he was gonna get support. That's why.
He thought he was gonna get support.
He thought he had one.
Stephen A. and Ryan was like, "Nah, bro, we're not doing that." Then he stood on it though.
Yeah, he did.
To Michael Parsons in a tweet, he stood on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up though. As much as I hate Dallas, I don't want to. I'm not gonna kick a man while he's down, bro. And that's not in that realm of why we say, what's gonna happen to the Cowboys? That's a freak injury, bro. How y'all feel about these injuries, bro?
The injuries definitely have been writing their own narrative for the season so far. I hope should get intact. I would have liked to see Aaron Rodgers actually play at least 5 to 6 games before anything happened to him. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard getting through a whole season completely injury free. But the first game to go out like that is kind of crazy. But even with Diggs, it's like damn, like he hurt himself at practice, right?
Yeah,
so
non-contact. Here's my thing, and I might get some flack for this, but I say this just like with pure intent. This is not to shit on nobody. I've been watching football since '98, consistently. Up into the 2010s, mid 2000s, so like 20. These injuries have been piling up with less contact. What I mean by that, less practices in training camp, less padded practices. We don't have no more two-a-days. LaDainian Thompson, Barry Sanders, all these guys, they wasn't having ACL tears.
Nah.
There needs to be I don't know what's going on. I can't prove it. I believe the training staff has been doing something overall in the league new and it's not working. On top of maybe, these guys ain't taking care of their bodies how they supposed to.
It could be a multitude of things.
But those are the two things that I believe that's what's really going on. Because, bro, you can't, outside of Aaron Rodgers, because I think he's 39 years old, bro, like just these injuries are, but y'all asked for less and we gotten less and the shit is getting worse.
Yeah.
So am I wrong for saying that maybe your body is not prepped for the contact because of the less preseason games, of the less two-a-days, of the less padded practices? Am I wrong in saying that?
It kind of go to the theory of baseball players always having to stay warm because you exerting a lot of your body, and if they have too much of an off season, it could ramp up injuries like that too.
Here's my thing. Let's go to a normal human level. Let's say I go cold in the gym for 3 months and I go in there, don't stretch, don't do nothing.
You can't go
and I try to
there.
go to my same workout regimen.
You're going to hurt yourself.
Am I more prone to get hurt?
You're going to hurt yourself.
Okay, then. So I just find it hard to believe with a lot of these, not the freak ones like Nick Chubb. His shit was nasty. That could happen to anybody. But it just seems like, bro, like these niggas' bodies just ain't built like how they used to be. And I'm not buying this, they more faster, they bigger. No, we had something. This, you remember when we used to say, like, what are they feeding these kids? Mm-hmm. That's been a thing since the early 2000s. We've been hearing that.
Yeah.
So this ain't a new thing. I think it's a culmination of them not taking care of their body and them just not being prepared for the contact because of the less preseason games, the less padded practices. Bro, we used to have 2-a-days padded practices for training camp. We didn't see injuries like this.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm gonna say,
I could be wrong. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
You make an interesting point. I know when, I've had it. I have a torn ACL currently, and I mean it's one of those things like your body grows and changes, and certain parts of you doesn't. So you got to strengthen those parts, like doing certain workouts and stuff like that. But also, I mean, you see, it is a little more lax and more cushion in the NFL today, as how they go about practices, how they got they're mostly in shorts and two-hand touch most of all training camp. You know what I mean? Hydration, all these damn.
They're not even tackling with the pads at that.
All these fucking frozen chemo shit, like going in little freezing chambers that's supposed to help with the muscle. Cryogenic. Yeah, like they're doing all this, but this was never a thing for our bodies. Like we never had none of this shit before. So
you think they focusing too much on the recovery aspect and just not letting the body be what it is?
Yeah, the body needs to naturally recover. That soreness needs to naturally. You got to push through the soreness, not go get a suction cup that pulls the shit out of it. You know what I mean?
Drew, I think they need the contact.
No, for sure. I mean, iron sharpens iron. We know that. But also, I just think, man, it's just the diet is one thing.
That could be a thing.
Nutrition, calcium is a big thing.
And that's why I said, I don't know what they training staff doing. Yeah. This is all my opinion. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just going based off what I've been presented because, Drew, you can't tell me, bro. Like, this shit, it don't... You know what I equate this to?
What's that?
Kawhi Leonard.
That's a good point.
What is load managing doing? What has it helped?
Well, they about to come for all that this year. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? What has load managed helped?
It ain't helped nothing.
He's still getting hurt. You cutting down on his games and he's still getting hurt.
And he just not playing.
So we've been begging for years, cut down on preseason games. Then in the CBA 2011, they took away 2 of their practices at training camp. Mm-hmm. But y'all getting hurt more.
Mm-hmm.
That's a direct drawback.
Because if you go out there, like I said, if I go out there and I don't let's even say it's a regular day. If I don't stretch before a workout, my chances of getting more hurt goes up. You have to prep the body. And like you said, let the body be what it be at sometimes, bro. Like, I don't know.
Your body got to be warm, man.
I'm not saying nobody is... I'm not wishing injury on nobody. I'm not saying niggas getting hurt on purpose. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just talking about it seems to be some missteps with the prep. That's all I'm saying, the prep. That's all I really can say on that.
No, I feel you.
Yeah. And I mean, being able to shift at a certain weight, you know what I mean? People are packing on these muscles. They're taking all these supplements and formulas and pre-workouts and all this other shit. You're bulking up. You might be taking creatine. I'm not sure what they ban and what they don't ban anymore. But I'll tell you one thing. Being able to hop off the couch, not stretch correctly, and think that you're going to perform at a high level, realistically, I don't think so. But hell, who am I? Not an expert about it.
That's all I got to say.
That's a fact,
man.
So that's pretty much all I got, man. Y'all got anything else before we get up out of here?
Nah, man, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody in the city doing their thing. All the supporters, all the listeners. Continue to subscribe to us, run us up. Tap in. I want to give Apple a little bit of credit for finally updating the fucking podcast app because I was tired of seeing our old logo, boy. I was tired of seeing that old shit. But I seen everybody else. They, my boys, our boys down at Jacksonville Random Max, you know, they got a new cover for every episode. So Apple finally be updating this shit. They don't got the same one they always been using. iOS 17 got some shit on there, man. That's all I can say. They got a little bit of shit on there. I ain't running out there to get the 15 though.
That's what I'm about to ask you. Y'all getting
I'm
15?
keeping the 14, bruh.
Drew, you getting the 15?
Shit, no.
No?
No, sir.
No,
Nah, I don't really care.
cool.
My phone worked just fine.
What you got right now?
13? 14?
I just got a 14.
Yeah, maybe I got a 14. I ain't know, bro. 13 or 14. One of them shit. But yeah, man, it be holding me down, you know.
They already got the 17.0.1.
Yeah, so I ain't tripping. As long as that shit stay able to update, I can damn do what I need to do.
That's a fact.
I only get a new phone when my battery health goes down in the lower 80s.
Yeah, I mean,
outside of that, I keep that bitch.
Not even for the camera that I'm updating these phones. I have my own digital cameras now.
Yeah, so you extra straight.
Yeah, if I'm gonna spend, you know, the 2,000, I might as well get a new lens or a new camera. You know.
I just got the 14 Pro earlier this year. Before then, I had the 12. So with me, I'm always skipping a number. I'm never on unless it's like real bad. I got a real bad some shit going on with my shit. But
I'm in this jump program, and I need to really start using that shit.
I'm in the jump program too, I think.
Yeah, I think I got that shit too. But before this, my last phone was the iPhone 11. 11 Pro.
Hey, the 11 was a good phone, bro.
Yeah, I love that shit.
The 7 Pro was the GOAT, though.
Yeah.
I love that red phone, bro. The 7 Plus?
Yeah.
I love the 7 Plus, bro.
That shit was big.
That shit was big. I fuck with that phone, bro. But, I mean, salute to them. And then I even realized I don't really need the big space like how, because I always get, like, what size? Let me see my about. So, my size is 256. When I realized, because I didn't tell you when I first got this phone, it literally was downloading all the fucking music on my damn phone.
Oh, hell no.
And I was like, bro, what the fuck going on, bro? Like,
bro, why'd you send me that tweet?
That shit crazy, right? That shit crazy. But I was like, no, what the fuck going on? And I didn't know that I could just have the music on there. It just got to have good service to play. That shit was downloading all the songs. I was like, nah, bro, stop. Took up all my damn space, but.
No, you need some of them songs to be downloaded on
You need some of them to be downloaded. Yeah, I don't want to.
Airplane and like going through mountains and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, but salute to, I'm never going to the Droid though, so y'all can hang that up. But I got a 14 Pro.
Okay.
I got a 14 Pro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, salute to y'all, man. Continue to run this up again. If you want to get at us on contact at weirdjustmessages.com. That's our email. You want to have something showcased on the show, have it on the table, get at us. And, you know, we're going to keep running this thing up for y'all on a week-to-week basis like how we normally do, man.
That's a fact, man.
Because being consistent is always key.
Big facts.
And this is a special episode today, y'all. Y'all want to know why?
What's up?
This is our 200th YouTube episode.
Oh, okay.
We started YouTube on episode 65. You remember what episode that was?
Which episode that was?
That was Hot Like Fire episode when we covered the Fire Fest.
Okay. Fire Fest. That was the first year.
That was January 26, 2019, I think. That date could be wrong, but it's somewhere in between there. Dang. Our first YouTube episode was episode 65, and this is our 200th YouTube episode for the podcast.
Big up.
Big ups, man.
Crazy how time fly, right?
That's crazy for real. Damn, that's crazy.
That's a lot of work, bro. That's a lot of work, bro. Them years go by. Imagine another 4 years from now. It'll be here. It'll be here.
Shit, this year damn near. This year's over.
Oh, it was over September 1st.
Yeah.
People talking about did September just come and go? Yeah.
It did.
It did. Like it always does. Yeah.
It definitely did. Rent due again. So every day.
Rent due tweets.
Rent is due again.
Yeah, man. So
you know, like Mike said, like big up everybody, man. Much love to everybody, man. You know, like we always say on this podcast, man. If you hear anything that gets you in your feelings, you feeling some type of way about something, always remember
we're just some messengers.
We out, man.